6th D-Day. Zach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think so. Minutes ago now. I don't have anything else to say about that. How's everyone doing? It's Thursday night. We got some Netrunner. It is the top of the month, so Pat's here.
Hey, it's me, everybody's favorite. Cat's pretty silent after that comment, honestly, but...
I emptied the room, huh?
Okay. Anyone in here from Patrick?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Guy. Howdy.
Hey.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got some Netrunner tonight. Hey, Maddie. How you doing?
Hey, Maddie.
We're going to build a deck, I think, to some quality. We're going to have a deck list of the week. We have some actually deck lists I want to jam through. You want to slide in maybe a bit more? Oh, Jesus. It's also like the official launch stream for Slay the Spire on Switch. So
yeah, it's true. So we're going to be playing Slay the Spire while we play Netrunner, actually, yeah.
So
Slay the Spire is a one-player roguelike deck builder game.
It's technically asymmetric.
It's technically asymmetrical, yeah. In a one specific way.
So that's gonna be fun. We have a deck list of the week to start off the top. Slay the Spire came out. That's really cool. Yo, Mark Andre, how's it going? Welcome to YouTube.
I've bought Slay the Spire twice.
Me too.
And it was expensive the second time.
Was it more than the first time?
Yeah,
I can't imagine the first time was being that expensive.
Well, I think the first time it was cheap before it went full access.
Yeah.
But I'm addicted to that game, and I imagine I'll play it a lot on the bus.
Michael, hello. How's it going? Welcome. We got a deck list of the week. This one is a Haley deck. It is somewhere between what people used to be calling Rube Goldberg decks.
Rude Goldberg is such a better name.
I think that might be what it is.
Okay.
So we're talking about a technical writer here to install a lot of stuff. We are Haley, but we want to DJ first into Geist.
Maddie wants me to explain the game we're playing today. The game we're playing today is Android Netrunner. It's a two-player asymmetrical cyberpunk heist competitive card game.
Yeah. Where one
player plays a hacker or runner, and the other is a corporation underneath their servers secure.
I thought you said cat girl, but you said hacker.
You thought I said cat girl, yeah. Where one player is a cat girl.
Okay.
That'd be fun. Like a magical girl card game. I think there is one.
They have those. Yeah.
Isn't that the one with like the maids?
Yeah.
We can move on though.
Jester, how's it going? Welcome.
Hey.
Mark Andre says tired. We're doing maintenance work this week. Oh fuck. Well, it's only 1 week, right? That's okay. Anyways, we got hunting grounds. We got 3 levy. We're gonna go through our deck. We do have a Hushuk. Otherwise, we're gonna be seeing the top of the deck with our 3 copies of spy camera.
Huh, that's kind of weird.
I thought it'd be more than that.
You can usually put more than that in there.
You usually can. So that's gonna be 3 times at most 9 spy cameras. We have no way to recur those besides the levy. We do have freedom through equality, which is really good with spy camera. Did I do it wrong? Yeah, you're right. 12 spy cameras.
Yeah. I just want sorry, I was doing that mostly because I want to make sure other people know I'm smarter. And like I could have just let that go. But I felt like announcing it to the world.
You make like a sly work of the camera.
Yeah, it's like I do. Just in case anyone's curious.
Otherwise things seem okay. And our economy is like this 3 copies of Sure Gamble. I guess we do technically have spec work, which we can trash some of the cards that we don't need, but there's not that many options. It actually has to be a program. So we do have 3 clone chips, but we can like spec work Da Vinci's. Da Vinci's a really cool card where you can Da Vinci down like a misdirection and SMC. All this stuff is really cheap. Gets you card draw, gets you double installs the Haley's. That stuff can be pretty cool. But all our economy is basically going to be Tech Trader and Tech Writer. So we'll see what it is. It's important to know that Hushuk doesn't work on 0 cost install cards. So same old thing. Tech Writer's not going to do it, but Street Peddler, by the way. But Tech Trader's going to do it. That's the 1 cost. And what else do we have? How do we Hushuk in this deck?
So Leprechaun
Spy Camera doesn't work. Leprechaun Claw, Corroder
are 2s. The clone chips and the
those are 1s or 1s. Feedback filter's 2.
So I guess we're going for the 2.
All right, value. Okay, well, hey, we'll try it out. Pat's gonna be running this ship, which I'm honestly relieved about.
Yeah, can't wait.
We usually don't have this much of a technical introduction. Pat, did you read this?
Yeah, I just read it.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, yep. No, I'm good. I'm a quick reader.
And congratulations too. I don't know even they won the SC before 0. That's a thing. To B train. Okay, so we're gonna jump over here and get on. Only 9 games tonight. We might have a bit of time to idle in the lobby. We have actually a fair bit of Netrunner news this week, so I'm excited to get through that after the deck list of the week. There's some cool stuff that's happening. This is a runner deck. What's it called? Oh, I hit the microphones. Who?
For whomst does the quick track?
For whomsting?
Whomsting?
Hey.
My least favorite band is Whomstank.
That's what's the reason?
I didn't like that. I wish you hadn't said that. I wish
oh, Thursday. We're gonna idle in that lobby.
Yeah.
See how long it takes. I got a beer today. I'm drinking. It's called Hanami Brasserie at Charlesbourg. It's a white beer with sour cherries in it. And I read that on the way over to this desk. And I'm like super boo. I'm super worried that this is actually going to be a sour beer, which isn't great. I think we can take a minute to shout out. Firstly, on Monday there is a GNK here in Montreal at Randolph.
On Saint Denis, right?
On Saint Denis, that's the one. But also huge news if you are in Southern Ontario, even maybe northeastern United States, come down to Mississauga. Toronto's having their regional. It's on this Saturday, I believe. I forget the name of the store. You can find it on Facebook. It's like X Games or X Factor or something like that. Those are all different things, I suppose.
Okay, so I am technically saying I prefer Nickelback. Technically, I guess.
Again, Rob. Yo, Rob, did you see the winning deck list of the... Because we're going to be talking about it today, but did you see the winning deck list for European Nationals? The Freedom deck list, which shout-outs to Freedom that won European Nationals. Is it not card for card, the deck list that you were testing when we were doing really weird decks? Heck yes, I did. It's like the same deck, right? Card for card. It's like we were testing Freedom decks back in the day. What's different, actually, Rob? But the idea is Rob is here's a no-nonsense list with Davids and clone chips, and I'm pretty sure that deck that won Nats is really close. I'm also really interested to dig into the Nats deck lists on Always Be Running to see why Freedom did so well. They added breakers. That seems important. Where did the breakers take the slot of? Because I know that deck was running 3 Black Orchestra, and then I think it was only 2 Yusuf as well. Yo, Giles, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I have to take a look for what they cut. Do you have the original list, Rob? Shuffle Regas Freedom is pretty consistent, I think. I think it's cool, and that was the thing is you saw in the top cut there was a still Glacier, but there's also some acid decks. I know there's a Neareth Hub up there, and having that flexibility where you can deal with acids really well as Freedom, but also you have pressure against you're okay with Hippo and David against Big Ice. You have some options.
You can whittle down a Glacier slowly, or keep it from getting too dangerous. Sour?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. 10 games. We can do it.
Yeah, no, we can do it. Now, there's 4 open games right now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, but this one's dead. There's no way someone's still waiting in there.
Yeah.
So we'll just chill. Izutaki, how's it going?
It is Pat.
Welcome.
It's everyone's favorite. The last best host of the Metropole Grid.
Last best. Oh, I see what that is. Yeah. How's your week been, by the way?
Are you talking to me or?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Me? Chat? I've been good though. No, I've been good. Whew, boy. So let's talk about this deck list, please. I want me to talk about this deck list real quick.
Okay. So this is the deck list.
Right.
We can pull up the deck list from Worlds. I just want to make sure that nobody joins in because we don't actually have the sound on.
Yeah.
So 9 is enough euros. So this is the list. It's not gonna load too easily, so we're gonna give it a second. We have a game. We have a game. We'll get back to that.
Calm down.
That was the face of a sour beer. It's a bit sour. All right, I broke the ice, so you're in. That's Builder Nations. That's fun. Rubro, you're off to the proverbial races. I wish this bar wasn't here. Can we get... Yeah, nailed it. How do you think... I know our image is really big, but there's an extra boy here, so... What's his hand like?
Let me just... First of all... Okay, so we've got...
Well, we're going to hit this a hell of a lot tonight. Okay, that's my...
Okay, so I do think starting with Technical Writer is good.
Do you mulligan for Street? Corroder's also really sweet against
Corroder's really good, yeah.
They're definitely running Hortum and Mouseless as well.
Yeah.
I think you might want to straight up mulligan for Tech Trader.
Tech Trader is probably more.
It seems like the biggest money card in our deck.
Yeah.
Now, Leprechaun's it's good early, but it's also kind of dead.
No, I agree. There isn't much here that I would. Yeah.
Okay, let's see where to go.
Let's see.
They kept their hand though, which is also scary. That seems probably comparable.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
We'll work that.
And we also have to we want to keep a Cloth Threat on the table a lot of times because they could be playing Red Planet Couriers, which is important. We know for economy here. I'm just gonna adjust the scene real quick. For economy, they're likely on mass commercialization, which is worth playing around. You're off to the races. My girlfriend was watching me. I was blown away when you addressed my name. Mine saying, hi, Cecilia. Yo, hi, Cecilia. What's up? How's it going?
Hi, Cecilia.
Thursday night. How you doing?
What's your favorite Simon & Garfunkel song? Mine is probably Cecilia.
I like... Oh.
There we go. Okay, we're off to the races.
Call Me Al?
That's a Paul Simon solo. But Call Me Al is probably my favorite song of all time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, Haley. I totally forgot about Haley. You missed the Haley trigger.
Oh,
just say hit no and give yourself a click back. It will prompt you for it.
All right, let me just...
Yeah, there's a microphone in the way. Excuse me.
So
what's on the
street I don't actually have anything to...
But you check what's on the peddler.
That was the street.
Because you can fire peddler on the turn. So like if there's a hardware on here, you can install hardware on their turn. So we kind of lost that trigger. But like check what's on the street peddler.
Yeah. Okay, so we got...
useless.
That's too bad.
That's fine.
Might be useful. That's useless.
Okay, so like in theory, it probably would have been best to, on their turn, install the sports hopper so you can install this clicklessly and we have an extra click.
True.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, so we have clone chip,
right.
we have Da Vinci, and we have street peddler to install on their turn, so we can maximize Haley triggers. Yo, Jelly, how's it going? Part of me kind of wants to jump in and play against you, but haven't played in months. I'm not sure I even remember how. As long as you get the vague idea, it's usually okay.
Server 1.
All right, advance. It looks like we're getting a bad publicity from the hostel. They're looking for action. You have to write all good because it could be a clot. So bad pub actually goes kind of far for a deck that has peddler, clone chip, SMC, and levies to get value from all those cards multiple times.
Installing this mid run.
We could always do a mid run. We don't know if they're hard hitting news. We do have SMC.
Yep. Well, I'm going to draw it first of all anyway.
Okay. Good. That's good. That's another reason why we wait on the install.
Decent.
So let's go for a double install here. So that kind of sucks. We could do single tech trader, which might be right, and then next turn we can like double Da Vinci.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tech Trader is the better option here.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go. Cheers. She got me into Simon and G. Is this list on clot? No, this list definitely does have clot. We do have clot. They did wait. They waited like enough for us to do something. Unfortunately, like we're now the like two-headed giant. Ooh, Scarcity's coming down. We don't have a current in the deck, so we're definitely going to need a way out of it, and they would advance one of their ice. They have 16 credits.
All right.
Fair bit of credits.
We don't pop this now, do we?
I think you might. Just because you can get clone chip down, we get double fire off of that. We, in theory, could be waiting for Dean Lister, or sorry, for DJ Fenner's, but it's a one of in 33 cards, so whatever.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it up.
So, we got this.
And you can just like burst draw.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to do it right now.
Yeah, seems good.
That's a good start.
That seems good.
Okay, let's start our turn.
So I think you diesel up, gives you the most options. You probably gamble, double install. Oh, there we have it. So now we want to be Geist. We're going to just draw through our deck.
Yeah, so I'm going to gamble, double install these two.
Seems good. Oh, wait, that we do have Scarcity on the table.
Okay, gamble, double install Da Vinci?
I think that's better. And then we basically, once we find something, an answer, once we have an SMC, we find something off the top of the spy camera, and then we're good. If they're scoring the hostile, it's very likely that they're on the 1-3s.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, it's because we did it technically on their turn. We'll talk about it after, but like in theory, we fired the sports hopper install on our turn instead of their turn because of timing window. They have to end their turn.
Did we not install the sports hopper on their turn?
Technically, no, but
really
we intended to.
Cool.
Because they ended their turn.
Okay, so
you don't install that for 5.
So I don't have an extra click.
Yeah, you do. No, you're good.
Okay.
I think you just take a credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bazza, how's it going? Happy Thursday to you as well.
Hey.
So yeah, once we find something at the top, I think if they're running the hostile, it almost definitely means, because mind you, they're a 40 card deck, so they don't have to run 18 agenda points.
Yeah.
So they're probably on what, like
3 hostels and 5 threes?
I think 2 hostels and like 5 threes. Yeah. So it's the one that you install face up that you take damage from.
Yeah, the Public Works project.
And then like SSL or drone. And if they're playing drone, we want to keep around a Da Vinci.
Okay, so they IPO'd.
You want to check what's on top?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Will we be able to get it?
We have a.
We do this here, right?
Okay. Junebug. All right. We know what game we're playing. We do actually have a feedback filter.
Okay.
For those who don't know, Project Junebug is an advanceable trap that does 2 net damage for every advanced token.
So we're going to let them get that.
Yeah, I don't think we want that. They also only have 2 cards in hand. So the thing is, if they installed the jam, is it the Junebug?
Mm-hmm.
If it is, it's really bad for them.
Yeah.
Yikes.
All right, I'm going to draw.
Yeah, we need to clear that. Oh, you can spec work a Da Vinci. It's probably fine.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll do that instead of drawing.
All right, Ahushik is actually going to see 3 cards.
That's true.
We have 3 winners. You could install that. You could actually draw for another hardware. In theory, you could throw out one of the levies.
Oh, yeah, true.
Maddie says, "Ugh." We've been playing a sealed tournament at work, and like everyone has Junebugs on their deck.
Yeah,
because we played with revised core and standard core in the pool, so there's like 6 Junebugs that you can get.
And Scorched Earth.
That's pretty fun. It's been pretty fun.
Sorry. So what were you saying?
I think we actually draw once to see if we can get a double install because Levy's in our hand is useless.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there you go. That's way better.
Okay, cool. So let's install this.
Yeah. Yes. And the second one, and then just throw out a Levy. Misdirection still might be useful.
There we go.
Oof. So do you run when they double advance?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, so they didn't. So now they drew an unknown card. They have a Junebug in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some really fun games. So Maddie, oh my god, her sealed deck is... I can't talk about it because we're still in the middle of the tournament. I haven't seen it, but it's kind of crazy.
Okay. That's really cool. So you're playing over the course of a few days or a few weeks?
A month, really. We just basically say at lunch if you jam, you want to play against everybody else.
Yeah.
So like figure it out.
That's really awesome. Yeah. Right now I've only got one coworker who plays Netrunner, but maybe I'll try to get more.
The UB meta is pretty cool.
You've got like 6 players?
Yeah, we're 6. We have a league of 6. All right, hedge fund, IPO. So preemptive doesn't really do much there.
Okay.
I think we just still want to look at the top, or we could just blind Hushik, but I think we could get one more 1-pointers on 1 installs on the table. What do you think of the strongest runners in Corps right now? It feels uncertain. I'm not sure why many people predicted Blue Sun. I have no idea why Blue Sun winning Euros.
People were predicting Blue Sun?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Runner seems pretty... There we go. You want that.
Yeah, okay.
So I think you just install that and
install that. Install with misdirection, I guess.
Yeah, you might as well. It's 100% worth installing traders and writers through scarcity. It pays off pretty quick. Yeah, I think that's probably true, but we don't need the money that bad. 11 credits will get through everything. Oh, Doodadwa.
Whoa.
Cool. So that puts an advancement counter or something. We take 1 meat damage. Actually, we totally forgot about that. So maybe the misdirection wasn't worth installing. Because losing the Fenris is kind of shitty, but it's 1 and 3.
That's true. Yeah. Match strength.
Run twice Da Vinci the writers and Fenris. Do you pay additional costs? How's it going, Zads? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So you want to take that. So now you can draw up and drop the Fenris, and then always if they try and kill us with damage, like if they do punitive, which they're unlikely on that, you can always like start smashing things. So I don't actually know if you install the Fenris here. It's not going to give us any value.
Yeah.
So you can draw up one for another double install or click for credit. So now we have a double install. It's really cool. On the runner side, I think Leela is very good. I think 419 is really good. I think like the Cabinessa Wu Au revoir decks are pretty strong. I feel like otherwise, Rush is really good. Argus or Outfit are really good. Blue Sun I wouldn't expected. Out of Anarchs, I think Freedom is probably on the better end, but Val is still probably all right. So are we calling Junebug here?
Yeah, I'm calling Junebug.
I don't know if they remember we saw the Junebug. I'm calling Junebug.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We can also tank Junebug for what it's worth a lot of the time.
I don't necessarily want to.
I don't think we need to, but we can.
Yeah, so we'll do Cheap Peddler and Fenris right away.
All right, so we're going to become Geist. So every time we trash a card, we draw as well. What's on a Peddler?
We've got Technical Rider. It's
Seems
useful.
Good.
So Technical Rider Hunting Grounds could be helpful.
So Hunting Grounds good against a Doodwa.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's actually really strong. I think that's better than anything else.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We could Hushik now if we have 3 1s. It's not great.
Yeah. I might just keep drawing.
You can install the what's it called to draw because you have Geist now. Like you can spy camera the top.
Oh, that's true. That would...
Yeah, try spy cammering the top. You get a credit and a draw. IPO doesn't really matter.
Okay. Try install this now or wait.
Yeah, we install it for basically credit even if you pop the writer, and then it draws us a card.
Yeah.
The thing is, you could keep it so you can install resource from hand. If we're not going to run R&D this turn, I don't think it's worth it.
That's true. Yeah. Well, why don't I draw to see if we get a resource in hand?
Sure.
Meh.
All right.
Draw again.
I think you just play that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
So we might have to do things that are not optimal just because they're good. Yeah. Like, I don't think we want to pop our Da Vinci. There's a chance. Oh, I was going to clone ship for Da Vinci, but then we have the same amount of 1-costers at the end of the day. And I think they really want to play that IPO instead of advancing the Junebug further.
Yep.
So we'll see. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely a Junebug in that remote. Again, we want to be able to threaten this thing. So we're going to either want to get it into our bin or make sure we keep 2 counters on top of a Da Vinci. Because we have no way to install that. Oh, we always can. We can clone chip for Da Vinci, install clock from hand on their turn with Haley.
We can, but We can clone chip a Da Vinci?
Yeah.
But
so like
Da Vinci won't come in with power counters, right?
Yeah, but we just double install with Haley, right?
Oh, we double install. Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as we can install a program, we can install Clot.
Cool. All right, let's start our turn.
All right, so we use all our spy cameras. So basically, our only multi-X is the Hushik. So maybe pop the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll pop this now.
I keep drawing because if we get another resource, yeah, that's better.
Okay, yeah. So pop it to put it on hunting grounds.
It's clickless.
Exactly.
Yes. All right, and we have a lot of one costers. If you throw down that,
yeah,
as well. So we basically set up for Hushik. We see 5.
Yeah.
Doing it now is honestly not that bad.
Right, because we also want to do it before they ice up R&D a little bit more. Too.
Yeah, and then you get value out of your hunting grounds. Yeah, I would probably just do it now.
Okay. Should I pop this guy, you think?
I don't think there's any reason, right? Like, they could
punitive
us.
Also, it's a click. So.
Yeah, it is a click.
Yeah. All right, let's try it.
If they punitive us, we can double clone chip, which will draw 2 cards. So that puts us at 7 cards.
Well,
so they really can't.
So this brings us down to 4.
Which is enough, isn't it? With bad pub?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's true. That's enough. I would leave us at 1, but sure.
Yeah, whatever. We'll try it.
Yeah, we'll try it. We're here to have fun.
Yeah, in theory, this is a bit more aggressive than we need to be.
Do I have to click this to do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it up. Yeah. Okay, so you get to break.
Okay.
Hey, this runner looks like just 2 hours playing against at lunch today. It's probably the same deck as Nicholas Wiz. Yeah, it does, totally. Yeah, it totally fires. So that's our second levy if we do lose it. Oh, we lose Clot. That's actually
fine.
okay for us.
Chips, so.
Yeah. All right, if you find a snare, access it. You want to do the replacement?
Placement effect, yeah.
Choose 5.
Yes.
All right, well, the Atlas seems like
the
least
choice.
amount of punishment. It's worth noting they're going to shuffle their deck, so none of this is going to matter. So yeah, I think I'll take the Atlas. Yeah. And that's good.
Okay, so also we know they're not doing the 5/3s.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Which makes the Junebug a bit more suspect.
But they're also on NGO fronts, right? And none of those we run, and we haven't seen a 5/3 yet.
Yeah.
So I think at this point we just basically my agenda. We just like levy and find another Hushuk or something. Oh, that's evil, man. Yeah, definitely the Junebug in that remote. I don't think they realized that we saw it off the top of R&D. It's always very important to know, to track what
information is valuable. That's what appealed to me about Netrunner in the first place.
Install, draw, generally not right. What's in server 2? It fractal threat matrix.
Yeah.
Prisec.
Prisec is what I was thinking. Prisec plus Junebug would be awful, but of course we know they know we're not going to run there. But.
Okay, we need money. You might actually want to pop the tech writer for 11 credits and a card draw.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so basically I think we just want to... We actually might want to straight levy here. We just kind of want our last tech trader. So you can maybe draw once. We could always like clone chip aggressively. It doesn't seem that good.
Do you want me to install this clone chip before we levy?
I wouldn't levy right away.
Or clone chip something else before we levy?
Just draw until you can use your Haley this turn. Diesel, yeah.
Diesel now?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And so now you can do like, we have a same old thing. So same old thing Hushik is going to be huge. The thing is we don't have another...
Don't have another resource.
Where's our current? Have we lost our current yet? Can you check?
Do we ever have a current?
Yeah, we have one free piece. Okay, so basically we do a Hushik into same old thing. If we find the last Atlas or another 4/2, we win. So I think you just double install whatever you can. We have only all our MUs used up, unfortunately.
Main clone chip and feedback filter, or just clone chip.
They're useless. Right? Yeah, the clone chip on its own is better.
Yeah,
I think clone chip you can throw out the feedback filter.
Yeah.
No. And you just drag it out. It gives you a prompt at the end of your turn, but this is how I play. Right, with 1 ice on every central, not much they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically want to draw into the freedom. Oh, there's an NGO front. Okay, so they still
have... That was an NGO front that whole time.
Yeah, wow. So they still have in hand
Interesting.
what's it called?
Junebug.
It's also worth noting that if they do jam right here STS drone deployment, they can trash one of our programs, and we always have levy.
Yeah.
Let alone we could... I mean, we have clone chip, let alone we could levy.
Okay, install advanced fence. That might be the Junebug.
Yeah, that's
unlikely. We're not worried about SDS, so I'm just going to start the turn.
I think if you have a sports opera, you can run it.
Yeah, so we're hoping that we can get our current.
Yeah, which is in the bottom 7. So in the bottom 7, we have another tech trader, we have a current, we have another sports hopper. All that stuff is really good.
Yeah. What's our console?
We don't have one.
Okay.
Also, Leprechaun's actually pretty sweet right now.
Hey, Leprechaun is we need to track something.
Yeah. Cycle the Da Vinci's. You could cycle Da Vinci to draw, so you can install Da Vinci for Da Vinci. It's mediocre.
Is that Is that worth it?
Yeah, it gets 2 credits.
I guess it is.
It
Yeah,
gets 2 credits on draw. Yeah, whatever.
So.
We can do it.
Cool.
Unfortunately, we should have done that on their turn because we wasted our Haley trigger.
Yep.
But we do have a double install there. Yeah, we fucked that up.
All 3
I think you just pop all 3 clinch ups for money to dig the last trader, then levy so they shovel back in. I think like we're so good with the Hushik setup because they're all at 1 costers. We might not need to do that right away. We have another tech trader though, so in theory we wasted our Haley ability, but I think you just want to do draw.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can't do that yet.
I think we're just put down the same old thing and bite the bullet.
Yeah.
I'll just take a credit. Next turn we're gonna. Oh, actually, I would draw because we have 1 in 5 of hitting the current. Yeah, if we cycle the Da Vinci's, we do it on their turn for sure, so we don't waste our Haley ability because we lost a couple clicks there. Still not doing anything with server 2. It looks like that's another bad pub. We have Claw here.
Must be.
Oh, okay. We have Claw. They should have asked.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Hey, oh.
They did go by pretty fast, didn't they?
Yeah, they really didn't wait. Please. So we gotta turn the keys on the undo turn. Okay, cool. So they can do it again. We know they have it in hand, unfortunately, but like, yeah, you can't jam that.
Yeah, because like they saw it in our heap as well. So
generally with this deck, you maximize triggers regardless of apparent value. Okay, so Fireclot. That's actually really cool. This draws this card. We're gonna trash something. Trash the misdirection. We can always clinch a bit back.
Oh, so,
no,
wait,
it hit. No.
Just done. Trash that.
You just drag it out. Yeah. Yeah, you missed your heap. There you go. All right, cool. So unless they're on game over, that's generally a free hostile, which we want to take because then we can just do Hushik and win probably.
Yeah.
So I would run it first.
Yeah, run it and then maybe Hushik right away.
Yeah, I think so.
Serve 3.
And we don't want to pay the Street Peddler because it will draw our current. It's very likely for it to draw the current, which will be pretty bad for us. So that's a hostile. So now you can do second and third, just Hushuk, which actually is free and draws a card.
Nice.
So now you want to hit that and you just click the wrong card. You click on Da Vinci.
Oops.
You want to click on the other one. Yep. He's doing our agendas. All right, lost the levy. That's fine. If we lose the last levy, we're actually in a huge issue here. But like, we can choose what we access.
This is probably going to be the game, and we're looking at 6 cards this time. So
nope. So
trash the NGO front or a snare. No,
I'd rather trash the Junebug because now we don't need a run. Like we can run everything with the NGO front. With the Junebug, we can't run everything.
They've also got so much money, but we haven't seen anything like hard hitting news or a C-source.
No,
yet.
we have misdirection. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Da Vinci, SMC, Leprechaun, then SCC Quad. Yeah, there was definitely a complicated.
Just gain credit here, right?
No, I think we. No, I don't think we draw. Wait, we have another. Oh, you moved it from the. I think we just levy here. Like nothing on our deck matters.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. Cool.
Well, now actually we're kind of weak to hard hitting news, but we do have SMC into it if we need to, and it'll be credit positive. Also, very much worth noting that we shuffled their deck. And they just trashed another card. Is it that the second Junebug again? I don't know if it matters that much. We've seen 2 Junebugs so far. I think there's 2 in archives. So it's actually kind of safe to run, but like we can play the control game.
Safe to run this? I still don't really want to, but
so you want to Haley fire this turn?
Yeah, so I'll draw it first.
I think so. Yeah, there's nothing to clone chip. We maybe wanted to pop. I think you actually want to get that one down. You can install that for free.
Yeah, why don't we
and then install SMC on it. But then maybe you want to put a tech trader down first because our money's kind of drying. Actually, I don't think our money matters that much. Yeah.
And then we can't do the extra quick thing. Yeah. So
okay, whatever. We'll lose 2 credits. Yep.
Oh no. Cancel. Sorry.
Here. I'll fix it.
Okay,
no,
you good?
You can't drag it out like that. What you want to do is this, and then you can just say host. There.
Cool. All right, 3 clicks left.
You gain like 20 credits. Clickless. Yeah. We have a lot of money. All right. So do you run that? So if it's a Junebug, you take 4 damage.
Yeah.
I don't see. It's a price like 5, and if it's an ice 6.
I don't see why we would.
Because it could be a 3-pointer.
I guess it could be a 3-pointer.
We've seen 2 Junebugs already and 1 NGO front. We haven't run in a long time when they jammed 2 unadvanced 0-2s. I think you run it.
I guess.
Because you can always draw on the way. Like, you can always just pop clone chips before you access based off what the size is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's super safe. All right. That's going to be Masvingo. Okay. So you need to break that.
Yeah. So
do you want to SMC for Corroder? It draws you a card.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
SMC.
Oh, you gain 3 cards and a card off the accidental SMC. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think you're right. How's it going, Kevin? Actually, hey.
The Corroder should be on there.
You popped the SMC.
We pooped the SMC.
On accident and got extra money and credits. Do you mind if we undo?
So what do we? So
because you popped the SMC, we gained 3 credits because of the tech traders and a draw because of Geist.
But didn't we mean to pop the SMC?
No, but when you popped it on accident, when you clicked on it, when you tried to put it on the Leprechaun, like earlier in the turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it looks like we're about to win. So. Okay.
Break.
Yeah, there's no reason not to run it. We draw everything. Yeah, you 9 credits and put Geo on top. Yeah, it's not gonna really matter here because we always just like clone chip to install like garbage. Okay, so you can access. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so we saw 2 traps. There's not a reason to run. Also, we can draw like during that run we could have drawn twice extra. You can install SMC and Leprechaun, draw 4 extra.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you have a lot of draw. Like it's really hard for them to tax us out with cards, let alone like a lot of decks right now are taxing you out on cards. You see that? I don't know whether Wayland, the Builder Nations can do it that elegantly, that quickly, but like this deck doesn't have to worry about that. You want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Right.
Okay, we can do this.
We got this. This deck definitely has like a skill. I wouldn't say ceiling. It has a skill floor. Like it's definitely a bit tricky. But we'll figure it out. We'll just keep installing, get your Haley triggers to fire. I feel like there's a lot of things we could do to be more aggressive, like pop our Da Vinci's. We had some Da Vinci's idling for most of the game. We never used our clone chips. They were kind of just Hushuk value, which probably isn't necessary. And even the information. Okay, this is a harder matchup for sure because money matters. We do have a really good opening hand, Leprechaun and the double resource install. We want access to our misdirection. We have 2 SMCs, 3 clone chips, 1 misdirection. So this is going to be a bit trickier.
Yeah, I'm happy with this hand too.
Right, Sports Hopper, also a very good card.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be very helpful.
And they're almost always on Raven, which is really good with their hunting grounds.
True. Oh yeah, that's great.
Michael, how's it going? Felt like a surgical victory. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
If only they brought Replicator back. Kevin, the best he got is Bazaar, and I'm kind of impressed that this deck is not running Bazaar, but I think it makes a lot of sense when they're only running 3 spy cameras.
Looks like we're getting some...
Nothing we can do about it. I don't know if they're waiting for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what is this? NGO front. Reversed accounts?
Must be NGO front. Or a June bug.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do we just set up?
Generally, that's what happens here. If it's a reversed accounts, we feel a bit stupid, but we offshore most of our money. Things like if they reversed accounts here and we don't run, it's like, whatever. I think we do set up, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you draw first. It doesn't really matter what else you do. So I think you draw again, and you can do like gamble and then double install of your flavor. Which I feel like the best are the white card and the blue card.
Yeah.
You have to click with conviction.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to kind of you have to want it for sure.
We'll see what this is. It actually has a chance of being an SDS just because it's really hard for us to steal it on turn 1.
That's true.
Because you have to install program, face check it.
Yeah, that's true. SDS is relatively safe turn 1.
Yeah.
But also it has, well, I mean, you get 3 points. That's the benefit of... All right. So that's reversed accounts.
I think it's an NGO front.
Yeah, it's an NGO front.
And it's worth to know whether they mulligan. Yeah, they mulligan, so there's a chance that they drew shit besides NGO front. So they're icing up this first. They definitely have 2 agendas in here. And this is their NGO front, which they didn't have a better play turn 1. And they drew their first ice.
Okay.
All right, so we have no double install here. We really want to get that. We want to squeeze tempo out of this because
draw once.
That's a good double. That's a really good double because our economy.
Let me just do that now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we
got
spy camera is pretty good. Diesel unplayable.
Clot is actually might be helpful.
We have a clone chip in hand, so in theory you could consider cycling the spy camera. We don't draw anything though because we're not Geist, so maybe we just want to just keep drawing. Croter's good.
One more draw?
I think that might be fine.
Yeah.
Spike, yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's cool.
So now with the clone chip, we can do like spy camera and clone chip, pop the spy camera, and then have access to clone chip misdirection.
Do you want to do that on their turn?
We literally can't because we don't have a hardware on here. Like we can install the spy. Oh, you're right. Yeah, 100% do it on their turn.
Okay, so why don't we do it right now then?
Yeah, they're doing something. Install advanced. I don't know what this is. I would run the server 2 for sure.
Okay, but I am popping this for the spy cam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this might actually be technically your turn. Oh, I would do the hopper just because you can burst draw. Whoops. It's too late.
Well,
whatever.
Maybe I'll just flat install the hopper then.
Dude, you run that? I think you always run that. I think you want to run a program, install a program, and then run that. Euro's list was Blorch, Corroder, Hacktivist, Archivist compared to Mind. That's like almost the same deck. That's super cool.
That's too bad. I like Archivist in that deck. Yeah, I'll just install Corroder.
I think you install Leprechaun. It's the same cost.
And just run.
So we lost our double install. Yeah, I'd check it.
Okay, but if it's a
I'd check 2.
Yeah, okay.
So what do you take here? The tag or the meat damage?
Meat damage.
Yeah, that's why I think I like the sports hopper way better than the clone chip.
Yeah. Well.
And Geofront. So for what it's worth, we didn't make a successful run. If they pop this, man, their hand must be terrible. Okay, so we didn't make a successful run. That doesn't really matter because Hard Hitting News doesn't care. C-Source technically does. They have 10 credits with a potential 8 more on server 1 if that's the other NGO front, which is looking like it.
Do you want me to just credit here?
You could also pop the Technical Writer to gain 5. Do you have access to Clone Chip into anything? I would Spy Camera for 2 in a card, actually. That seems really good.
Clone Chip into quad. Spy Camera for 2 in a card right now?
Yeah, it seems really good. Survey, okay, that's a restricted card. That's good to know. Oh, we don't draw, yeah, right? It used to be.
Oh yeah, shit.
So I think you want to draw into an SMC or a way to get misdirection. That's not it, and that could
be it. Okay, that's fine.
I think we're gonna get Hard Hitting News too. Yeah, I think that was a big misplay because not only this gives you a link, which makes the Hard Hitting News a bit worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Clone Chip we're not gonna use anytime soon.
Drawing hard for the Hard Hitting News, maybe?
Yeah, their hand's probably ass. I think their hand has agendas in it. And once we get like the hoppers down and once we get Geist, we can really run and take meat damage and like keep going with impunity.
Yeah.
Surveyor also means that they want to go for a remote. So like we're kind of, it's a hard ice to deal with. I think we only have a nanotech, but like in the late game, like that's definitely a Surveyor on the remote. Okay, unless they do Surveyor R&D, which seems weird. You need to ask your opponent to wait for you. Yeah, I think so, because we're doing it on their turn. JNet counts as being your turn as soon as your opponent ends turn. Yeah, 100%. We're not going to ask to wait. We're just going to fix it on our side.
Okay. So Diesel first?
Yeah, we can get punished. Diesel first. That is what we want.
That's pretty decent.
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah, let's do that now.
Yeah.
Armand?
You didn't even consider those. Not even for a second.
That's a good point. Let me undo turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you installed Sports Hopper.
Yeah.
How much hardware do we have left in the deck? We have 2 clone chips and 2 spy cameras. So we used our double install. So you can always draw once to see first, because I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the turn.
We did just, I guess draw once to see.
And now you know. So like next turn we could do double hard. So yeah, we don't have hardware, so you might as well drop that. Yeah. Because you pop that for 4 cards, 2 credits. I run Palangi and Deus Ex in my camps list, add a lot of flexibility and shreds with the rough matchups. At that point, you want to do Panchatantra too, right? Because of Deus Ex?
Yeah. Because Palangi doesn't make it into an AP, right?
What does Palangi say? Does Palangi say anything?
I think Palangi. I think it says. I think it's tinkering. I think it's exactly tinkering.
Oh, cool. That's interesting. I think Palangi's nuts though in this sort of deck. The thing is like with what's it called? The code gate with Ngolo, it's not entirely necessary. Okay, so that's definitely a Surveyor mode. If they jam here, unless they jam Atlas, it's like really bad for them. Yep. Even if you run the Surveyor and like clear the tags with misdirection, if we can get it, like they pay 5 for that privilege. Mind you, we have to play like they have 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna draw well because we hit the sports top. Ooh, there's a big one. In theory, we can win with 2 agendas. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
At least they're being open.
They can't score it next turn. There's no way to score it, so like we can just set up.
Is there any reason to pop? Yeah. We'll just start.
Yeah, we just draw
and just pop this.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we have double resource.
We have double resource, double hardware.
I feel like we want to get the tech trader down just because it makes our hardware better. I don't think you want to spec work I think actually on their turn you clone chip the clot onto the leprechaun and then you spec work at the turn after.
That'd be great. Yeah. All right, so we'll start with Tech Trader and
I feel like 100 Grams actually has value because of you have to hit yes here because of Raven. Shit. Okay, just hit no and then give yourself a click. Yeah. The Raven's gonna be annoying. Clone chip here. Yeah, I think you could do like clone chip, credit, DaVinci, which kind of sucks.
It's fine.
And host the... No, you don't host it.
Yeah, the DaVinci you don't host. Because we're this will be for SMCs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And during their turn, we'll bring the clone back, right?
Yeah, I think we need to do something aggressive with the clone because we're playing a bit too slow. We need to contest the surveyor into probably border control remote. Luckily, that's not great because then the surveyor becomes trace 2. And we could stack link with the sports hopper.
True.
Even one link is like a really big deal.
Clicking for cards like peasants.
Yeah, that feels really bad. And there's a chance we're being too like stubborn with this. This is 9 credits for click, which is obviously a really big deal. But when we're going for a clone chip next turn, kind of feels like maybe it's worth holding off. I think also you want to corroder down. Oh, they're dedicating it. So
okay. Do
you actually just give it to them? Because if they score that, like,
yeah,
I think we just give it to them.
Yeah, for sure. They're putting a lot of resources in that. We're fine still setting up. It's better than accessing it.
So I think we forgot that window. Sure. Just say on your turn. I don't think we said good luck, have fun. That's fine. It's too late now.
I must have. I did. Okay, yeah. You've got a reputation.
Yeah.
Okay, so on our turn, we are clone chipping.
Yeah. Did they change the game state rule with trader and chip? Yeah, they did. So if you can afford to install it with the money, you can do it.
So
apparently JNet doesn't do it.
Why isn't JNet doing this?
I don't know. Try it again. It's because you can't afford it, but in theory, you should be able to afford it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be able to
do that. Wait, you have to have a valid target? I thought you could do that with the refund money. I thought that's what Nisei did. I thought that's why Nisei was
because we trashed clone chip right away, so we gained 3.
You can't? Okay, fuck us. We don't know what we're doing. Just fucking spec work this DaVinci.
Well, I'll tell them never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, I thought they did that. Stuker, how's it going? I just got core set plus TD. I don't understand most of what's going on, but good luck. Hey, welcome. Actually, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, cool.
Welcome to the game. It's a really great thing. We try to explain most of what we're doing. Some abbreviations come in, but do ask questions, please.
Unable to. Oh yeah, of course we need credits.
Why?
Oh, this feels so bad. Okay. We'll do tech. No. Okay, we'll click for credit.
Yeah, we'll click for credit.
Like fools, like peasants. We're going to spec work the DaVinci.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel great.
No, this feels good.
And then
you double install both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you click for credit so you can clone chip into the other stuff.
Why don't I just use this?
That's a good question.
Should I just use that?
Well, you're not going to run, but yeah, whatever. We need to.
Yeah.
We just need value. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that would be good if we could.
And we have that in hand. So now you're good. So next turn, on their turn, you're going to do clone chip fucking garbage. And then we're able to contest wherever they jam that motherfucker.
Okay. I'm just gonna
you might actually want to install corroder.
Sure.
Because you're probably going to need it. I thought they changed that.
But then we're going to have a hard time paying for this. Unless we pop 2 things.
Well, we're popping this. This gives you 13 credits.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But on their turn, we're not going to install this and do weird stuff.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. We could have done that there. We could have actually cloned. Yeah, you're right. We should have clicked for credit because we can clone chip, install.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of a teaching cast.
You can do better than this, everyone.
Yeah.
Aspire for better.
Look at us and think about how much better you could do.
Yeah.
Could have clone chip for DaVinci and install corroder on their turn.
Yeah, that's exactly the plan that we just realized.
Yeah. Could have done a lot of things.
Yeah.
Could have did a woulda.
Could have done a woulda.
I feel like we're putting a bad example forward for Stuker. And I feel really bad about that.
Stuker, you can do better than this. And it's not going to take that much work.
Absolutely.
That's like the really cool thing.
Thanks for tuning in. We're just being really dumb.
So you can feel that, Jen. Okay, so don't start your turn.
Okay.
It shouldn't. It's still going to fuck you up, but don't start your turn.
So what am I going to do here?
Clone chip.
Clone chip for DaVinci?
Yeah, DaVinci.
Okay. Just going to let them know.
Still can do a David. Sorry?
Still can do a David.
I don't know what that means exactly.
I feel like we can always still do a David.
Oh, DaVinci? Yeah. We're going to do this with DaVinci. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Install another program for your grip? Yeah, do it. Install another program.
Yeah, okay. Yes. A program, I guess now we can do nanotech.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So
that's what that means, still do it with. Okay. So now it's our turn.
Yes.
So
now we pop technical writer.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Great. Run that remote.
Okay.
Do we have access to a decoder? No, we don't.
we still don't have any SMCs.
Okay, so if we have to run this and there's a decoder, we will pop the sports hopper, draw our SMC or decoder, a clone chip to install a card, a clot or whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Because we'll definitely draw.
We need to take a tag and 3 damage.
Okay, so we're running this for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and we're not installing anything else, just running. Okay. Let's do it.
I'm looking at the rulings here, and you need a valid 0-cost target in the heap clone chip. Okay, never mind. I thought they changed that.
Swearing level jumped surprisingly high so quickly. I don't know. I don't think we're swearing that much.
So one of these is going to cost 5. They have 8 credits sitting on server 1 with the NGO front. I would love for us to have a current to punish that, but decklist the week and all that. That's a Whoredom. Okay, so we literally don't have. No, this is a surveyor. We need to find an answer for this.
There is a surveyor here, though. I'm sure this is a surveyor.
I don't know. I don't think we put an R&D.
Okay, anyway, we need to cook it. So
we're going to sports hopper to draw our Ngolo. We're so good at this game.
Absolutely.
Now you're going to clone chip so we can install the Ngolo from hand. Clone chip whatever's cheapest. I think it's a Da Vinci. Oh, fuck. Do you want to actually pop your Da Vinci to install nothing? No, you literally, that's an illegal play. So install the clot.
Just put that on the leprechaun. We might as well.
Host it on the leprechaun. Now click this now.
Okay.
And now hit yes because we used the clone chip on their turn. Hold on.
Okay. No, we used the clone chip on our turn.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
It's our turn. This is the first double install we have because this is click 1. Technically, the thing that we did before. Yeah. We're not gonna give them a credit. Okay, you're good.
Cool. I don't know what Maddie's talking about. I feel like our swearing level is completely normal.
All right, so they're gonna res the 8 to res this thing for 5. We also have all these cards in hand, so like we can eat whatever. We can actually not even take the tag. We can just take more meat damage.
Yeah, I guess
which is fine as long as we don't lose every single. Yeah, so we expected that. So do we have a levy in the bin? We just don't want to lose every levy. Oh, we have an SMC on the same old thing on the table. We're fine.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just eat it. We'll just take 5 damage up front.
Yeah, I think we can afford that.
All right, there was the NGO front, so this is going to be. Not a surveyor, not a surveyor, not a surveyor.
Satyr. Wow.
Oh wow.
That's super boring.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm tired and I just feel like being a brat. You know. I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
All right, we're in. Like Flynn, they have no money. Okay, so we take 2 off the top. Do we want to take a tag? I actually think we take the meat. Like our hand doesn't matter. We lost. Okay.
Who's the Flynn that got in?
It's from like the 50s or the 40s.
Oh,
it's like in a really
Harold
old
Flynn?
thing. I don't know. Is it Harold Flynn? I looked this up once because of like Uncharted or something.
Okay.
So we have 1 levy
and 2 clicks left.
And we haven't done a double install, so I think we draw once to see what we can double install in the future. So misdirection's good. So I think we actually just put down the tech writer down because it's more money and we kind of want that.
Sure.
Yeah. Da Vinci's for Da Vinci's. Let's roll out. Yeah, we could just cycle Vinci's. The proper ornithopter keeps spinning. We're in. Yeah, we are in. Da Vinci for the writer. I totally forget that we can use Da Vinci's for things other than programs. That's kind of the strength of Da Vinci, right?
You can use it to bring out 0-cost things. That's more effective. So we'll Da Vinci for Da Vinci on their turn, right? That makes sense.
If we install the misdirection, but we don't have MU.
Well, if we Da Vinci for the misdirection, we do.
Or but you want to get a double install.
All right, so
I think you Da Vinci for we have no double install. I wait for a double install. Yeah, it's weird that we don't have a lot of MU in this deck.
We are also clicking to install peasants. God, I feel like just members of the proletariat this time.
All right, naked into server 3. If they score an Atlas, it's actually a problem. Mm-hmm. Audacity, we can always dodge with Clot, which is literally on the table.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's a Rashida. It costs 4, 5, 6, 7 to run the remote.
Sorry, I was trying to think of a pun with bourgeoisie that has to do with Netrunner. I can't think of it.
Was an instant real change you were thinking of one where you can search your deck without a valid target? No, they changed it with Tech Trader that lets you install a card using the credits from. I really still think chat is not right on this.
The idea is you trash the clone chip, you get the credits for that right away, and use those credits to pay for whatever clone chip is installing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are we doing here?
Finding answers. Do we run this? I don't think we do.
No, I don't think we do.
If they score an Atlas, it's an issue.
We've not. There we go. That's our first SMC.
So. The problem is here we have to trash something to get it out.
Trash quads? Because we'll put it on.
Then we're only doing a single install. I think when we have a Da Vinci, we don't install programs. Da Vinci can do anything.
Okay, so Da Vinci installs Da Vinci and installs SMC trash and clot. Does that make any amount of sense to you?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Okay.
But do it on their turn because we can do it on their turn.
Then what do we do on our turn?
Draw.
Okay.
And then double install hardware.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, there's no way we do that on another turn. So you can do it on their turn.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to maximize triggers. Oh, it's a Maryland? What is this deck? That's a really slow-ass card.
All right. I feel kind of confident when I see that.
Are they on Jeeves? We've seen a lot of HB stuff.
Ooh.
No, we've only
seen two. No, we have not actually. Yeah, okay, we've seen 2 HB things.
Only do it while they have a valid target. Okay, well, maybe we are wrong. This is an IPO this turn, right? Credit IPO?
Yeah, I guess there wasn't a valid target at the time we were thinking about.
No, literally not at all.
All right, that makes... Wow, they're just clicking for credits, huh?
All right, they're slow. So we want to basically punish HQ. Yeah, do it right now before they discard cards. So, choose card. Yeah. Install. So now we can trash the clot. So yeah, now you have to drag the clot off first. Otherwise the game's not going to know what you want. Yeah. Boom, triggers.
Now we start our turn.
Hushik is looking...
1, 2, 3.
Fine. It's looking fine.
It's fine. 4.
Please stop click to draw. I'm dying. We're not. We're literally not. We're fine. Look at the top of the deck.
Okay. I was about to click to draw, actually.
Surveyor. Okay. That's eventually going to be a problem, but Nanotech deals with that kind of elegantly.
Click to draw, right?
We could Da Vinci for SMC. Yeah, I think we do click to draw.
Yeah, we do.
What do we have in our deck? 6 cards left. We have a Hushuk.
There's one Kush.
A Street Peddler.
You say Hushuk?
Yeah, I think that's what the pronunciation guide said.
Same thing with my last name, actually.
Patrick Slar?
Yeah.
Patrick Slar.
Yeah, Patrick Slar.
There's so many cards are clicking and keep clicking the yellow ones. Get that mouse away from the yellow. Click that yellow button. Click the yellow button. Just do it.
Yay! All right, who's the experts now? Me.
Do we get through a Surveyor plus Ice? They're not going to be able to afford it, so I think we do that. We do like gamble into that.
Yeah, I think gamble.
But then we might as well play the current at that point because we could win on single access. So we don't do that until we play current.
Well, gamble this Husuk.
But we want to do gamble current Hushuk, but at that point it might be scary because if we find something that tags us last click, it's an issue. Like we can't get through Double Raven.
Gamble credit.
This feels bad. I
feel
like we want to draw. Hold on.
No, we're not going to draw. We're gonna gamble.
Yeah, we have to like clunch it for something. MU is a real shit. What can we SMC for?
Why don't we SMC for something?
There's nothing.
Yeah. Fouling a bug, you shouldn't be able to click to drop your Fenders for Geist. Yeah, that's fair. I
think it's just gamble, double credit, whatever. I don't think it's that important.
Click for credits.
And then next turn we'll do that, and then we'll Hushuk. And then we always like cycle Da Vinci for SMC, which will be an MU issue. Yeah, how do you do that? I think we just trash the other SMC.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing in our deck to grab with SMC, right? I don't think there's any programs.
We got our breakers. We know where Clot is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Well, we got open Chrome. Sorry for this roller coaster. Yeah, that's it. Unless there's another Da Vinci. But there is, actually. There's one more Da Vinci. I think you SMC for Da Vinci.
All right. I guess we could.
Yellow buttons are for running. Okay, we'll try. Casting call. Okay, well, that actually is probably the winning agenda. So that doesn't matter when... Yeah, we win. We just play the current run it. We win.
Yep.
That's anticlimactic. So it's important to know that on axis, we take 5 meat damage. Sorry, not even 4 meat damage and 2 tags. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so we start our turn.
End it.
Install.
I would just draw twice in case we fuck the math up.
yeah. And run server 3.
Yeah, that's it. I think anytime that you see a deck that's looking at the top of the deck, cards like what's it called? Spy Camera, you always expect the current. And we know they know we're not a mad dash if we're on levy. I Da Vinci my turn into play, imp your ID, and Stargate the remote. You don't use those yellow buttons.
All right, you want to talk about some Nisei news?
Yeah. Do you want to just say good game?
I said good game.
Oh, like way back. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I know. I said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Nisei news. What's up? I wish I had a graphic for news. I'll put that on the list of things that has to be done. We got some news. Maybe you don't know this, but Nisei talked for the first time about rotation. So buckle up. Do you know what rotation's happening? So a couple pieces of news that happened in here. You've read this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, Uprising, the new cycle is looking out to come out in Q4 of this year.
No idea what that means.
The new last 65 cards of Downfall. Q4?
I mean, no, I know what Uprising. Yeah. I always forget what Q4 is. That's like September?
4th quarter. So the last 3 months.
Okay, so like September-ish.
Yeah, September-ish.
Or later.
But cards are going to rotate, and this is the thing. Nisei said they would talk about rotation at some point in around now, and so some cards are leaving the standard constructed card pool. First thing to talk about is Lunar Cycle is leaving the standard constructed card pool, which I think is actually a bigger deal. I think Lunar has a fair bit of staples,
and it has a big effect on the meta right now with Au revoir decks.
I don't actually think Au revoir is catching on.
Oh really?
Yeah, okay, it didn't show up at Nationals at Europe at least, but maybe not at the top. The other thing that they said, which is like super surprising, is Creation and Control. The first ever Netrunner Deluxe set is going to rotate, which is a wild thing because FFG said that Deluxe expansions would be always evergreen, which I think is a mistake.
Absolutely.
We can talk about
design gets better, and CNC's design was not always great.
No, it's actually kind of really bad in some cases.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's also really important to know before you freak out about losing your SMCs, your self-modifying codes.
We're losing our SMCs?
Is that they will do straight reprints of cards. And this is a weird thing. There's a discussion on Reddit, some people saying, like, I don't like the idea. So the idea is, like, out of the 65 cards coming up in Uprising, one of them will be, from our understanding, self-modifying code with this lovely art.
Yeah, that's super good.
This person's... what's it called? Deviant art is just like images of
it's like fractal flowers.
Fucking space flowers. It's wild. It's like just a page of space flowers. Carrot. Oh, it's so nice to see Leela got on a relatively high note.
Leela's still in the.
Leela stays actually
in the core. So that Leela's here for at least another year.
That's the beginning of an interesting conversation of knowing what is in the system core. Anyways, check out this stuff. Really good art.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So out of all the cards that you're getting, the 65 cards we're assuming that are in Uprising, one of them is just going to be self-modifying code, maybe with all the same numbers.
So I haven't been up to date on the debate. Is the debate about, like, why am I paying for 65 cards when I'm getting 64? Is that the kind
Some people said that. Some people would be like, is there an option for those who have everything that they don't need to get those cards?
It's just so much simpler for everyone not to do that, though.
Yeah, no, I agree with it. And also,
one thing I love about this art, I just want to point out, is like some of, I mean, if I point at the screen, no one will see, but on like the left side, some of the sprinkles are square.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird blur effect. I like that a lot. It's just great art. I like that a lot.
So the big question is, how big of a deal is this? And it's really important to know a couple things. Firstly, the system core. A lot of people don't realize what is in the system core 2019, which is Nisei's core set, because there's cards in there that are actually already in Creation Control and in the Lunar Cycle, so they will not rotate out of the game. And it's worth looking at that really quickly, because even some of them I'm surprised by. It's also worth looking at the Lunar Cycle and worth looking at Creation and Control to know what's going to change in the meta, because that's actually a lot of times the bigger thing with Netrunner is the bigger meta shakes are not when new cards come out, but when cards leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now you have to find something to take a slot that you're so comfortable. Like, what does Anarch look like without Inject?
Yeah, that's true.
What does Criminal look like without Account Siphon? What does Anarch look at without Keyhole? Like, these are really big changes. Or Medium is probably a better thing. Like, these are huge changes to the game, more than any card that could be possibly printed, unless it's like.
So we're going to talk about some major losses.
Yeah,
losses is, you know.
Well, I think losses is fine. Changes is fine, but like, we're losing cards. I don't say that in a negative way. Like, I think that's exciting, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I also think it's very exciting to see cards leave the game for now. Like, they might come back too.
Yeah, Baza said the implied SMC isn't the only reprint. Yeah, I'm assuming we're also going to see some sort of clone chip, but that might not entirely be true. So just to see the full cards really quick, this is the system core. So there's some cards from Creation Control and Lunar that are actually in this, if I'm not mistaken.
So Quetzal?
Quetzal is going to stay. I feel like this might be not the best use of time. I think the neutral ones are always the most interesting. Leela's staying.
Yep.
Career Fair is Sansan, right? So that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I think I want to go to neutral because I think neutral is probably the most important. Kit staying, that's actually a really big deal for a lot of people.
Yeah, so neutral cards include like daily casts, dirty laundry, sorry.
No, daily cast actually I don't think is in here.
Oh, did they? No, well, daily cast is
Creation Control.
Yeah,
daily cast will rotate if they don't reprint it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
Like that's like a cornerstone of runner economy for so long.
So this is the thing that I think is nuts. Creation Control, in terms of like competitive quote unquote Netrunner, is a really bad box. It's a really shitty product to recommend.
The Corps get almost nothing from it.
They get literally nothing.
Yeah,
I think they get 2 cards. That's
you mentioned Efficiency Committee and
the Brain Damage Trap.
Cerebral Overrider.
Those are the only 2 cards.
And there are other traps that do similar. That
not actually Cerebral is
the only reality.
Actually fascinating. Admin and Admin was you're right, but Admin actually is in here too. Yeah, Admin is in this one. But like I want to open up creation control. Yeah, the cards that I was I think there's like four to six cards in creation control that see play, and most of them will be saved. It's professional contacts.
Yeah, well, DJ Coca-Cola is saying like some neutral cards are being saved. Yeah. So hopefully, the Levy University one that lets you search for ice from your deck.
No.
Yeah. The one where you can't install ice, but you gain 2 credits per turn.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So hopefully some of the classic neutral cards.
Yeah.
Gila Hen's Arcology.
That's actually a card. I like the card. No, that's in System Core. Is it not? Is Gila Hen's not in System Core? Okay. I feel like I've been playing with it recently. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but like cards in creation control that actually see play, a lot of them will be saved or already have been put into the System Core. So like looking at this list, the HB list, honestly, it is hot garbage. For better or for worse. Next Design is really fun.
Design, but it was never good enough.
Pet Project's a fun card. Efficiency Committee probably is one of the most reliable cards out of this whole list. Other cards would be like a Cerebral Overrater, which has a lot of value. Unfortunately, sorry, we're not showing full cards here. And Director Haas. I think there's actually like a better way to do this. Yeah, that seems right. That one sees play. Director Haas is fun. All these other cards see realistically like in most constructive no play whatsoever.
Yeah.
On the
Server Diagnostics.
Yeah.
Bastion and Data Pike, like they don't need to be saved, but they
really don't. You can reprint
cards.
those.
Yeah.
In the Shaper side, that's where most of the good stuff is. I have a really soft spot for Professor in Exile and Kit too as well.
Okay.
Escher's a really cool card.
Escher was great. Is Kit one of the main?
Yeah, Kit's in the core.
In
System Core.
Yeah, Escher is a great card. I wish that saw more play.
Scavenge is a big deal, but we have other versions somewhat like this, like Rejig.
Work and things like that.
Levy's the biggest deal.
Yeah, Levy's
Clone Chip's the biggest deal. I'm interested to see if they print Levy. Atman has actually been saved already. Feedback Filter, fuck that card. Is Feedback Filter in System Core? I don't think so. Cyber is interesting. Shikano's interesting.
Cloak and Dagger I wonder about because they've hinted at like Anarch stealth with Trickster Taka, so I wonder if they're going to move to Anarch stealth instead of Parisha.
I like this card a lot. Parisha, it's good that there's more assets cards. I think there needs to be more of them. SMC is getting reprinted. Sasra, I love this card.
Yeah, whatever.
Proco save. Daily Cast, not so much. Same old thing I think the game could do without. I honestly think this card has a chance of always being like a problem. And the Source, honestly, is actually a really scary card. But Dirty Laundry saved. That's largely it. Like, there's not a lot going on in here. There really isn't a lot.
Thomas NGO.0 Haas. Yeah.
They had the idea. I'd be really happy if they printed a less cancerous Levy. I don't know. It's like a cool ability. I think it's well costed. The fact that it's restricted is a really big deal. But I feel you when they have unlimited power, like the deck that we were playing, that's kind of like a really big deal. But yeah, I feel like we could find somewhere in the middle. But apparently labor rights isn't it.
Yeah.
On Lunar, just to go quickly, I don't want to spend too much time. More good next dice rotates. Architect rotating is a really big deal.
That's kind of sad.
That might actually be saved at some point. I don't know.
I love Architect.
Fuck IT department.
Of course.
Not a lot of this stuff is that compelling. Highland Grid is interesting. Turtlebacks rotating, I think, will actually make a lot of people really happy because it's kind of the cornerstone for a lot of asset spam decks. I
played a game against a Jinteki asset spam. Yeah,
you can't see where I'm pointing. I'm pointing at Industrial. Sorry that we're getting so rude here.
When it's Jinteki asset spam, like I trashed every Turtlebacks I saw. Still couldn't, like, it's still so expensive to trash. I don't
know. Daily Business Show is in System Core.
Okay.
Troll I love. UCF is actually a really big deal. This rotates. This makes Acme so much worse. NEH rotating is probably fine.
Yeah.
Tarmar is technically a current that's good.
Yeah, Dark Marketing I'll be sad to see go because I think it's interesting.
Blue Sun is actually in System Core, so that's fine. That's a good current. Crisium Grid rotating. Is that in System Core, actually?
Crisium Grid, huh?
Is Crisium Grid System Core? I feel like there's probably a better way to check this. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
For now.
Neutral agendas really don't see play.
I mean, Cronus Project maybe.
Oh yeah, Cronus Project does. Grail Ice, that's kind of a big deal. Just the whole Grail Ice suite. Mother Goddess Excalibur, those are very relevant.
Mother Goddess that you can do without.
This card's way better than we think it is. Inject leaving is a really big deal.
I'm surprised Will of the Wisp never saw play when Breaker Break came out. Like that was really surprising.
David is a really strong card. I feel like we're going to be running out of cards to talk about here. Switchblade is a deal. Au revoir leaving is fine. Cash is honestly a really big deal that's rotating. Power Tap also, I think a lot of people will be happy it's rotating. And
that's true.
We only have 20 cards left here. I think the fact that Astrolabe is rotating is probably very good.
Yeah. It opens up the.
There was like years and years where Shapers weren't playing any other console. Admittedly, a lot of that was because asset spam was prevalent.
Yeah.
I wish Nasir always exists to some extent.
Absolutely.
The Lady is a big deal. Refractor's a big deal. Like Replican's a big deal. And then the Shards. Earthrise Hotel's been saved. That's largely it. Super hope they rotate SMC, release a functional replacement. They're not going to do that.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, they announced they were printing it word for word, didn't they? How's it going, Objectivist? I thought they did. Kronos Project and Gila are tough agendas to lose. I don't know. I don't think Gila matters that much. Kronos, I think, is a bigger deal. And if you want to like hit cards like Levy, being able to play a card like that does help.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see whether the Anarch Heat Breakers are going to get worse without Inject. I don't think they are. I think they're just still really good, and you'll just play other draw cards and throw them out. Like you maybe you do just play that one where you smash all the keyboards, Frantic Coding. I don't know.
Oh yeah, trash top 10 cards, install one program.
Yeah, so maybe you do that. I don't know. That makes that much sense. But like, anyways, I think Luna rotating is maybe a bigger deal. I just think creation and control. I think for those, like for a lot of people, it's kind of weird because deluxes were sacred. Also, we don't know whether that means Nisei is going to be making new deluxes because HB losing creation control loses a lot of tools. Does that mean Uprising is more HB heavy and more Shaper heavy?
That's a good point. That's a good question. I'm looking forward to the standard card pool being a little bit smaller.
Yeah, that's a really big deal.
I think that's better for the game in general to have like an easily memorizable card set.
Yeah, it's also more approachable. There's less printing or buying or whatever is possible. Yeah. Majesty, how's it going? Get hopeful. Forgot about System Core 2019. Sadly, less sticking around. Why is that exactly? Is that because you're playing a lot of Gang Sign? Smoke rotates? No, she doesn't.
Well, Refractor is gone and Ghost Runner. I think they mean.
I don't think Ghost Runner is that necessary.
No,
Refractor is good, but you can play Houdini. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I like Refractor a lot.
Jim, what's up? I do agree that Nasir rotated with Personal Workshop, but he got a bit better with that Employee Strike replacement. Direct access,
right? Because it blanks his ID. Yeah. Ooh, well, okay, at least they're thinking ahead.
Kyle says, hopefully the next set of cards from Nisei do a better job balancing power level between the Corp and Runner. I feel like I want to see stats on the competitive table, but I feel like I agree with you. Runner seems a bit better than Corp.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of conversations, and I don't want to just like straight echo it, where people are generally a lot more terrified of stronger Corp cards. Whenever you see like a card like Hard Hitting News, you're like, fuck, this is busted. But when you see Stargate, you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah. No, I do feel the same way.
Like Corp feels like less fair when it deals, has strong cards. Like border control seems crazy stupid, but it's like just a good Corp card.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. The art says self-modifying code doesn't mean it's a direct reprint. How's it going, Daniel?
It would be weird if it wasn't, because like enough people have memorized the wording of.
And then it's hard because like then if you play the other one because you already have that self-modifying code for alt arts, it might be difficult.
Yeah, it would have to be word for word. Otherwise, they'd call it like self-modifying 2.0 or something.
Yeah, I think they'd give it a different name.
Yeah.
But that's what they said. Some keycards will receive direct reprints. I'm assuming that means like direct. Like we just give it new art and new frame. I'd bet that this is direct if they're going to open with the art and call it that. Because you're right. I think it's just confusing. It's like Reclaim could be the new clone chip if you want, but it shouldn't be called clone chip. Direct access into Seer. Gotta make that.
You get 3. Well, no, direct access gets shuffled back into your deck. So technically you get a lot of runs where you pay 1 credit not to have an ID.
That's called Comet Value.
That's Comet Value, exactly.
Comet Value.
You do that in Dirty Laundry with the same click.
The Corp should be baseline unfair. That's when Runner gets set up. The Corp can't win. I feel like to some extent people enjoy it more when Corps are winning more than Runners. I feel like that makes the game more exciting.
It makes the game more interesting for a runner for sure.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
Yeah. Oh, Coca-Cola retracted the message.
Oh, boy.
I read it. Too late. All right. That's cool. That's the Nisei news. Yeah. Other news really quick. Saturday, if you're not going, I think it's on, Saturday, there's a regional in Mississauga, which is like next to Toronto. So that's the regional. Shout out to all the nice people in Ontario. Always the nicest. I will not be able to go this year. Normally we make it out for the regionals. Also, there'll be no show next week. I'm off at E3, but we'll be back the week after that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have a game night kit here in Montreal at the Randolph not Rosemont, the Randolph in the Latin Quarter.
Yes, the one on Saint Denis.
So drop by 6:30. It'll be fun. Ottawa Regionals August 31st. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm wondering about that. I might go to that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anything you're excited about at E3? We were looking at the list earlier. I know like there's not a huge amount.
It's a smaller E3 than it's ever been.
Yeah.
There's no Sony, no EA. Nintendo's there, right?
Nintendo's, well, they have a Direct and they'll have things to play.
Yeah, they have a Direct.
Like I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion. And like I'm still gonna play the new Pokemon game.
There's a lot of really cool Ubisoft stuff, but of course there is.
Is there? I haven't. What is Ubisoft? Is Ubisoft bringing anything?
I'm not gonna say anything more.
Okay. Should people be watch dog the stream?
Are you seriously doing this?
Yeah, I'm seriously just no.
Like, all right. Legion. Anyways, direct reprints seem like the best way to causing people to lose interest and faith in the future game. Really do not get a justification. Jellyhead, what do you think that?
For Honor 3.
That's fucking jag. Okay, anyways.
All right.
Let's play some decks.
I'm not going to stick around too much longer, though. I'm kind of...
Oh, yeah. How are you doing on time?
I think I'm going to head home soon.
Okay.
So maybe I'll watch you play a little bit.
All right. This is, I think, a really cool deck. This is 9 is enough. This is Drago. I think their name's Aaron. This is the European Nationals winning deck list. Euro Nationals was just this weekend. If you ever want to see any of this stuff, a lot of the tournaments are both posted in advance, but also tracked on Always Be Running. So if you go to results, you'll see all the side events. I'd be interested to hear from anyone who went to Euro Championships how it was. There's a lot of side events. Anyways, yeah, the winning deck lists were a fucking Blue Sun deck and a Freedom deck. If you see the breakdowns, Wayland was the most represented. Outfit and Argus represented more than 25% of the field, which is kind of nutty. Criminal, again, almost 50% of the field, give or take. A lot of Leela, a lot of 419. Up there, we have Val and then Max. So kind of like old school Shaper, kind of getting a bit of the back foot here. We have some Smoke, Jez, some other stuff. In the top, I think we see every faction besides HB in the top 8. And mind you, going from like what, this was 80 players to top 8, that's still pretty harsh. I think the top cut is like, you can see the standings on Cobra. I don't know if they're still up, but I think it was like 7-5 or something, which that seems a bit too low.
So you're saying that like it was mostly splits and then a few people breaking out of the
I don't know. It was just like, it was very hard. I feel like strength of schedule mattered, but I don't actually know. And we see a fair bit of Blue Sun, a lot of Argus. None of these, this is Chris Dyer, mind you, who almost won Worlds twice in a row, did win Worlds at least once. And Alex White, also a very strong player from the UK. So definitely a really cool, oh man, Rotage played this like punitive Counter-Strike Neural EMP sports mental deck, which cool. I don't understand entirely. He has like only this 3-pointer, but it didn't do well. I think his runner did a lot better. But hey, Rotage.
I don't understand. I don't understand this deck at all. What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's nuts.
All right, cool. Well,
it says I never played Neural EMP, which is pretty crazy. But I have no doubt this can win games.
Sure. I mean,
single brainstorm. Oh man. Double guard. Let's go.
I mean, single brainstorm is great because I'm the kind of player who plays surprise sentries all the time. That's what I do.
What's the top quit set? First 3 rounds of Swiss and ID the next 4 rounds. Okay, that sounds about right. I'm gonna decline your cookies. Sorry. Anyways, this is the deck list that won, which is kind of, that's not it. That is like kind of impressive. I don't think anybody expected Freedom to take such a big tournament. Maybe not even right now. My favorite thing about Freedom is that Freedom is really flexible. You have the ability to trash assets by using your virus counters, cards like Yusuf that get charges off running remotes. That's really cool. You have Hippo, you have Turntable, which are very flexible cards, and we're at triple crowdfunding. In terms of asset spam, if we look at the postings and Always Be Running at the top deck list, like Argus will probably have, actually maybe everything's iced up, but like generally we have, there's also like a PE deck that did really well.
Core set PE, that's amazing.
Yeah, and like just double biotic, fast advancing either Stings, Cronus, or Philotic to like get a lot of value, which is really cool.
Stock buyback, that's really interesting.
Yeah, single stock buyback is good. Even a single Chrysium. You also do see on the runner side, I think every Anarch, I'm not actually sure about this max because we don't have the list from Dyer, but every other max is an Apocalypse, or sorry, Anarch is an Apocalypse list. That's all you need. Apocalypse, Stargate, you're generally good. DDoS. Sure. I think this one's actually really similar. This has amped up, but it's like Apocalypse, DDoS, no Stargate to close the game. So they're actually winning off singles, which is pretty crazy. But they definitely played them well. Dude, that PE deck, how they did so well? Damage is good. And fast advancing out Philotic. Sting made the fast advance play also really scary.
Yeah, for sure.
They steal double Sting. You score the Sting, it's like, what, 4 damage from hand?
That's deadly.
Yeah, that's really deadly. And it's not Mushin, which I kind of like a lot better. So they're actually building, I don't even know what they do here. And they have a Shikyu. Yep. Which is fun.
Shiku's interesting.
Shiku's fun. No like Psychic Field, no Junebug. So you can actually run everything that's advanced, which is pretty cool. And Rashida is a good card.
Cool.
Chris just published his decks. How's it going, Albin? Okay, cool. Are they up here somewhere? Oh yeah, he did. Excellent. Thank you. So this is Max. So we're going double angle Levy, knifed, not even spooned. Oh, we have triple spoon. So there you go. So this is probably like the most accurate rebirth of the Stabby Max decks that recently were targeted by most wanted list. So we're doing Angolo instead of Lamb. We're getting down on the table with a single retrieval run, I suppose, or just installing it hopefully, and then spoon to trash every ice. Then you do same old thing for your spoons, and then you levy once. and that probably is pretty good. Chris Dyer coming in second at Euros. This is probably a really scary deck. Double Corroder too, mind you, and no way to install it. So you're generally on the back of N'Golo to break barriers a lot of times.
That's scary.
That's really cool. And your Street Peddlers will help you find your N'Golos. Not the best with Spoon, but you do have 3 symbol things.
Cool.
That's a really cool deck. But 9 is not enough. We have a lot of breakers. Worth shouting out Rob, who's in chat and Twitch right now. We were building some like weird Freedom decks, and Rob posted his deck being like, I think if I play Freedom, I just play good stuff. And like, this is the deck that we had on the channel like maybe a couple of weeks ago. And it's only like 2 or 3 cards different. That might speak a bit about how good stuff Anarch is and how like there's only a certain part of the card pool that's explored. But I think it's almost identical. We lose 1 Hacktivist. They put extra breakers, which I think is the reason why it's title 9 is enough. And then we lose some of our flavor cards, that makes sense. Like Archivist. But I think it's a card for card. It's like we lose an Archivist and a Hacktivist, and they gain 2 other breakers, and it's exactly the deck list.
Yeah. And the extra breakers are more consistent. Like, that's totally fair.
Yeah. Oh, this is most long with 3.1, so that's why the name is there. But like, that's largely it, which is super cool to see these lists that we had. We had the deck list the whole time. We had the hot deets.
I need you to calm down.
Yeah, it was here the whole time.
All right. Well, while you're getting prepared for that, I'm just gonna take off, and maybe you won't murder me off camera.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
But like, we have promised to stream that eventually. When one of us murders the other, like, it will be on camera.
I think it'll be easier for the police if we stream it.
Yeah. Freedom. Speaking of freedom.
Boom! Pat, thanks for joining me.
Hey, no problem. It was my pleasure.
We'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna show Pat to the door. We'll be back to jam some games. We got like 2 hours of Netrunner in us, so like, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna put the music up. I hope the music is up.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Pat.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Yeah, I said guys.
Hold on. We'll be right back. Good evening. Welcome back to Much More Good. My name is Andre. Got some Netrunner today. How's it going, Jogging? Did you check out Chris's Blue Sun deck? No, is Chris playing Blue Sun too? No, he's playing Argus, which is this deck, which doesn't look particularly spicy. Chris did go for, it seems like, what is this song? Sorry, this music jam is called Faster People by E.L. Raz. E-L-E-Y-A-L, Raz. That's actually, I think, one of my favorite tracks I have in the bank. Yeah, this just seems like pretty normal. Has border control, has the single Afshar, mouseless for like tempo, which is a good card. Otherwise, they are on economic warfare into hard-hitting news, very much for the kill plan with a single consulting for the high-profile targets, probably, or the hard-hitting news. And you got price X, which are actually really cute. But going for global food over SDS or NGO, or not what's that, SSL? That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Apathy, what's up? How's it going? But we're going to try the Freedom deck. I thought tonight we were going to try and build an Archivist deck, or sorry, a Nihilist deck, which we actually might get to. So I just want to play one of these first. Then we'll see how it goes from there. Nihilist, I was thinking of like all those signature cards that they printed in the new Nisei set. I think we played all of them like a lot. Not Artist so much, but like we played the other two a fair bit, and we haven't played the Nihilist. And I want to try the Nihilist. It's probably the least good one, but we got to figure out what it does. MDC. Ooh, Acme. That might be an issue. Thanks, you too. I'm great. I'm super close to having a functional auto-scripter deck, which is exciting. Yo, in what faction? Honestly, I think Nihilist is better than Artist. I haven't played the Nihilist, so I'm not quick to say that, but I don't love the Artist. This hand, we have Econ, we have the Yusuf, we have the Liberated Counts. That's probably good enough. This deck has absolutely no way to deal with Universal Connectivity Fund besides keep money on Liberated Accounts. So that's actually like a huge disadvantage. We have no AI, we have no Lamb, we have no Angolo. That's going to be a really big issue for us. For those who don't know, let me zoom in once. This is Acme, which says you're considered tagged during your first run. And it looks like they're jamming out here. Easily could be Rashida. Doesn't look like a daily quests. If we install Yusuf Run, we're actually going to have enough money to do Liberated Accounts. So this will put us on 7. So we can even do like Data Sucker Run. And we can trash something with 2 costs or fewer. So we can trash the UCF. We can actually steal Global Food Initiative. Not really our choice there. We could take a credit. We could also run again, which is probably worth it. We died a double punitive. That's a Rashida likely. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be on punitive. So we'll just run again because we have a chance of firing our freedom ability. So we can trash something with 4 or fewer. So we can trash a hard-hitting news, which seems actually really important. So that's good. I'm playing it out 419. Here's a list if you want. Learn all my secrets. Yeah, let's do it. Having 2 viruses programs is vital as versus Acme. I could see it. There's the Rashida we expected. Sorry, I'm just going to open this up real quick. Cherchez la femme. Ah, bon. Cherchez avec quoi? Sanjay, what's up? Can you tell Rob and his partner that I say hi? Yeah. Rob, how's it going? Sanjay says hi. Double install server 1. What the fuck is server 2? No idea. Could be a Prisec. We got centrals open. I'm a bit scared. I don't know what this is. Rob says, whoa. I don't want to play this to go low. I feel like we just want to pressure centrals. This might be a Rashida. Could be a Prisec. Daily Business Show doesn't make that much sense. We'll wait for them to res it. I don't see what this could be. We don't know. We know their agenda suite. They're like maybe only on 5/3s. Damn, we're so good at this game. Technically on game point if they're running mostly 5/3s. Oh, we win. No, we don't. Sorry. We can hit snare last click. Whatever. We want to get a trash for freedom. Data Raven. Yeah, we'll trash Data Raven. So if they don't ice up centrals, we're just going to trash things. Whoa, she left the room. The name comes from how you use London Library in the FEMS. It's good, right? I don't know. It hasn't loaded just yet. There's another Rashida. There's a personalized portal. Oh, wow. So this looks like we want to keep our hand size low. If they're playing personalized portal. They're playing the, what's it called? Focus group. So they want to fast advance cards based on what we have in hand. So if we keep our hand size low, we're pretty good. Draw and lib. I don't think we need to just because we want to put pressure on R&D when we have access to open with viruses to both build up, but also to trash things. Blueberry Diesel, Mining Ice, and Rejig. 3 Rejig. Autoscript to the Gauntlet. Caldera. Double Caldera. What is this? Amina, Fem, Saker, Res, London Library. So you got some birds and Fem. You're 419? What can you tell me about this? I can't make sense of this. All right, they got ice on R&D. Could you let Sanjay know that Cecilia says hi back? Sanjay, Cecilia says hi. What's up? All right. To East of Val. There's a remaster, the daily quest, mind you. So IP block is annoying. Actually, we can break IP block. I'm pretty sure it's enough counters. Say we need to get 3. So we probably want to pressure them to run. If they res this, we can run HQ. We could drop this first. That means that we lose on traces. So like, what's it called is really bad? Archangel, but I think they'd boost into Archangel anyways. But it's better they boost any of these. UCF is the worst one. I don't think we have to do anything because we're pretty far ahead. And they're definitely, if they're on personalized portal, they're definitely on We'll run here, because then if we lose all our money, we still have 12 left. It looks like we just don't want to get hard-hitting news. That's the only issue here. But that means that they're definitely on focus group, which means keeping our hand size low is important. It's a data ward. Oh, well, great. We can actually consider breaking that at some point. So we'll take 3 credits. This is going to end the run because we're considered tagged, and we'll just take 5. So here they're going to gain 3, which sucks, and here they're going to gain 2. That's actually pretty good for them. So to get through this, how many tokens do we need? Some. We can hippo it eventually. We also have David, which will get through most of it, and we just hippo the last one. We need a fair bit of counters. 9? Yikes. Sanjay said smiley face. 9's a lot. We can always just like run here. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's a prize sec or something. I don't know what they could possibly protect that with. I think we also want to pressure this. It might have been wrong. We might have wanted to pressure this the same turn we pressure that, just because the daily quest seems really important. We'll run HQ. We just don't want to hit UCF. And if we want to hit UCF, at least we'll have 9 credits here, and then they'll have no ice. It's a slot machine. Okay, well, whatever, that fires. We know what we're going to draw into, which seems valuable. Research program hardware. Okay, so we have a turning wheel off the top. We can't really face check into this. We have a Black Orchestra clone chip. Okay, so we have all our breakers relatively soon. Focus group. So we're going to go ahead and trash that, because that's a win condition. I think we just run archives. Like, we click this run archives, but we've already ran, and this gives us like 2 tokens. Oh wait, we have another click. Yeah, right. So we have 3 hippo on the deck. We know it's not in the next 3 cards. Oh wait, sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, this is fine. Robin Cecilia, I will cut out the very obliging middleman to say that my partner Laura says hi to vote with you. Also, hi to Andre. How's it going, Galbert? What's up? Oh, Sanjay, what's up? Don't you want to use the use of counters first since they're good for much else? I always fuck this up where I use the wrong priority thing. Ooh, standard procedure to see our hand. They called, what are they called? To name program. Oh wow, they actually hit 3 programs. They gained 6 credits. We're behind. C-source into closed accounts can be a big issue. Oh, they're fast advancing. Wow. They put 4 tokens. That's gonna be a focus group. If they haven't focused this, they also have Beal in their hand. So there you go, there's a Beal. So they did their combo, whatever. I think we definitely want to trash this. Unfortunately, give them infinite money. We have no good server to build this up on. Always spend use of tokens before spending. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Thank you. You're right. YouTube, Twitch communication through Andre. Okay, so we can throw these out. We want to keep our hand size low. They're only on 3 focus groups, and they've already played 2 of them. So actually, this probably helps us more than them. We just need to draw into what's it called? We didn't get hard. I think we just run HQ here. Like, we just need to draw into a hippo, and then R&D is open. So I think we'll run HQ. We can consider playing this first. It's probably fine. And then this puts on the bottom, what? Clone chip? No. Oh, we have crowdfunding. I forgot. Hardware research program. That's still really good. So it's clone chip. Oh, we win. Okay, good game. We got super lucky off of R&D, but that's sort of the aggression you want. Those early rips were good. Sleep marriage proposals. How's it going, my dog? Freedom LP. Yeah, Freedom puts a pressure on it. Encourages you to run, which is like a good way to win Netrunner. Hey, cheers. All right. It's a fast one. Fortune 7x is a little high. Damn, I'm good. You're actually in a situation where it's not always, but might have to trash the data set from you, but that's generally right. Yeah, I don't, this console, I think we have turntables like console, so eventually we trash things, but like if we have enough Netrunner data virus Netrunner tokens, virus tokens, we're probably okay. All right, Coca-Cola, what's up? We're looking for the 3 CVS macrophage deck. Ooh, SSO goes really fast. David is really good. Hippo's really good. This matchup can be pretty hard. I don't think SSO is prevalent at all. Maybe even it didn't happen at all. I wouldn't be surprised at this tournament. I can't scroll down. Oh, I can now. Did SSO happen? Oh, it did. Okay, actually there was more than one. So SSO Snowball is really bad. We have breakers, but we don't have economy. Actually, StimHack is kind of economy, but this is probably better. We have a David, which lets us get through Mouseless. We want the Black Orchestra, which is 3 of in the deck. Thanks, you too. Distract the Masses, turn 1? Holy shit, what's in their hand? To shuffle 2 unseen cards into R&D? Oh my god, what's in their hand? They could easily be on Punitive Counter-Strike. Makes sense with a deck. Kind of beats Rush very well. It has no acceleration. The one we had or this one? This one's actually pretty good. I feel like we just put this down and start smashing. Get some information. There's a chance we can trash an Ice Wall. And we can trash Mass Comms, which costs 0, which would be pretty sweet. We'll run R&D as well. I love Yusuf. And Freedom. I also want to play NFR. NFR doesn't see a lot of play. City works. Okay, we'll take it for free. So we don't likely die to Punitive. If we steal another one, we can die to Punitive. I think we'll risk it. Because the Punitive has to miss the one. It's like a 25% chance for the Punitive to kill us if they have double Punitive. Let alone, I don't think they have enough money. Mouseless. Okay, good to know. We can run R&D. We can trash Hortum, Masfingo. It's not Hortum. Masfingo, Ice Wall. Scarcity. We'll trash that. SSO had major results right after release and then disappeared for some reason. A big part of SSO is that at the point where it came out, a lot of people were playing. Whoa. A lot of people were playing. So that's probably the Mouseless, right? Excuse me. A lot of people were playing. So we don't have to rush that. Sorry, I keep finishing my sentence. They were playing what's it called? The Kangamato and Bahali, which is really good against the deck. I think we're just gonna try and trash more Ice. Just messing around with dedicated processor and Nefer and Chaos Theory, it wasn't the best. We don't have a lot of resources in the deck. I'd rather actually have them play that. Oh, we can't ever trash Wormhole. So Wormhole gets through David Mouseless. We can just take like 3 net damage and then draw. I guess Minty screwed over SSO because it made Easter egg twice as common. Yeah, Easter egg was an issue too. But I think mostly it was like Kongamata, Gabali, DDoS, all that stuff saw a lot of play at the time. Okay, so they did play the Scarcity. So I think the right play is just David run the remote. We can draw once, I guess. But this stops them getting Wormhole value. If this is a Hortum, it's kind of bad. Because the Hortum ability is like incredibly strong. They're not even rezzing. Seems good. And so Punitive is unlikely. They'd have to land 3 Punitives. I still feel like getting money is okay. It doesn't risk card hitting news, but we're on game point now. Punished by Hortum, yeah, but it's worth the risk. Like we saw a Mouseless in hand. We saw another Mouseless and a Wormhole, I think. And David's good against all of those. So like Masfingo is fine, whatever. It's just Hortum that's a bad one. I think that's the only bad advanceable Ice right there in the whole game. A Dududois is actually technically bad. Why wouldn't we run that? Oh, there you go. There's the mass comms. They have the 8 credits. Do we run this? I feel like we should. They didn't res last time. What is this? Yeah, there's the Hortum. Whatever. And so we can run this a lot of times. Like the HQ Ice is probably not scary. We'll actually pay a credit here just because the Freedom ability is probably going to fire an HQ. For 4 credits, they can res Mouseless, Hortum. Mouseless has a chance of hitting the IFAD worse, but it's unlikely they res it. Biotic Labor, that means they're on Red Planet Couriers. We definitely trash that. We can't really interact with that well otherwise. And now we can just kind of set up. We have no multi-axis besides Turning Wheel. That's fine. Ooh, money. I don't know why I felt the need to call it out. Double advance. All right, we got a bad pub. That's the one agenda point. I think we can run HQ here again. Phew. So they didn't res before. It's likely a Wormhole, which they could actually res. It would be pretty scary here. If they res a Wormhole just to gain like 3 net damage, it's probably not great for them. Punitive. Okay, so we found the Punitive. Honestly, we don't trash the Punitive Counter-Strike because any agenda we've hit wins the game. So like we literally don't care about that. I think we actually will. I've had worse here. We have a Hippo. That's really strong. We have a Turning Wheel, which is arguably stronger. So we're just not going to throw cards out. Oh, we are going to throw cards out. Hacktivist doesn't seem very good against this deck. It clears Scarcity, but they threw 2 out. I think that's the worst card in their hand. The second use of is probably worse, but like getting the virus counters actually might be relevant. Maybe the Hacktivist is better than the second use of. So we have to break all the subs for Hippo to work. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, that does end the run. Okay. So we know we can get through here if we have the right tools, which currently we don't have. We know the 1 card in HQ. We know this is either a wormhole or mouse list. So we just basically want to draw to 3 copies of... we don't have them, but we have 3 copies of... This is a no rush of Black Orchestra. So I think we actually just keep drawing here. We could inject. I feel like we'll just play Hippo, gamble. We can throw this out. We can throw the crowdfunding out. It'll come back later, and then we're in a good spot. Overwriting D4 with the use of, yeah, actually overwriting D4 with the use of is better than the current. But I think inject will probably get us what we need. Because all we need basically is a Black Orchestra. Because there's no advanceable sentry, and we can get into this remote. Hortum, Masfingo actually will have like what? 4 counters, so we're good. So we just need to get a Black Orchestra and we win. Oh, we did. We actually did get a Black Orchestra. So I think we win here. I think we just like Dirty Laundry Archives and stim hack the remote. I feel like we don't need a Dirty Laundry Archives. I think we 100% just win here. We can play the clone chip, so it pulls a David back. We can install Black Orchestra. Oh, technically not really, but yeah, fuck it. I think we just win. I don't see how we couldn't win here. I don't know what advanceable sentry there is. I don't think there is any advanceable sentries. Does it have to be an advanceable ice? No, it doesn't. So this could be Archer. Oh yeah, it actually could be the other one. Okay, this is an Asteroid Belt, which is a 6 strength barrier. So it looks like we get through this. So match. Wait, what are we doing? So, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's game. Oh, I fucked up. Whatever. It should be 3 tokens. That's enough. Yeah, I did the UI wrong. Yeah, good game. So we have enough. We installed Black Orchestra. So they're just jamming behind ice. We have all our options. We have all our things. There's 3 Black Orchestra in this deck. That was a big thing that the deck builder did. And we had the early pointers, so we don't have to play against around other stuff. Install chip for safety, I think, is fine. In theory, we can install Black Orchestra and then pull our David out. That's largely all it gets us. It's not bad. That's pressure. Yeah, Nebula is the only one that would trash a program, but it doesn't actually matter because it doesn't end the run, right? It's Nebula, Wormhole, Astro Belt. Orion would be fine because it would be a code gate. But yeah, that's the only one that would be bad. It would be that. But then it trashes our Yusuf, and then it doesn't matter because then we can just like mouse list do the mouse list. This Autoscriptor 419 installs at least 1 fem every turn on London Library and then fires Autoscriptor, Tech Writer, and Corp Grant. Gets you cheap access. You can work out all right if you can keep the Corp poor. You can also reject off London Library for free installs, which is pretty sweet. 419. Why 419 though? Like, would you not be better off with Los? Because you get value when they res stuff? The 419 part doesn't make sense because you're not running Amakur and any other, I guess like Expose has value and they spend money on it. Like that's not to be understated. So you know what to fem. This deck is like super no nonsense. It's just like all the basic stuff, enough breakers, enough pressure, and freedom is a lot of pressure. Shadow also rotated. Like, there's literally no advanceable sentries besides Nebula and technically Orion. Is that true? Oh wait, no. There's that one trace one, like Spotlight or Searchlight or whatever. Ooh. All right, we're against Paulina, which can actually be like a legitimate Glacier deck, of course. It might be better out of Los. The link of the econ pressure might seem good, though. You also could try always, like Leela. So talking about Paulina, probably running Nisei. It's really good to have turntable against Nisei. We have the early econ with Liberated. We have the early economy with Dirty Laundry, and we have ways to check through Sentries early and Corroder. I think some of the other better cards we might want is like David and Hippo, which means we can trash an Anansi or a DNA tracker early enough. But otherwise, this hand's like definitely worth keeping. Rip Colossus, yeah, Jason. Colossus was good. Install inner remote. Server 1. Oh, wait, this is Acid Paulina. Not even Acid RP. What is this? Sometimes you're better off jamming Saker or Amina. Is it Amina? It's not even Peregrine or whatever? Oh, it's Amina. Wild. Alright, I don't know what we're doing here. Getting a Yusuf down is the best thing we can do because then we can trash assets for free. I feel like there's nothing on the table turn 1 we really have to deal with. Yeah, I really don't think there is. We can get some value. We'll draw once for like a virus card. That's not one. Oh. Draw once for a virus card. Okay, that's fine. We have that, which is really good. We'll go HQ for an access. I don't know if they kept or they mulliganed. They kept. So we can trash something that costs 0. Could be on like, I don't know. Oh, we found a 0 cost card. What is this? Well, we're definitely gonna trash that for free, unfortunately. We'll play this. It could get Maliad. We might actually want to not play that so we can discard one of these cards. Specifically the Croder is good. They likely are on tour guide, I assume. I don't know what this is. It's 6 credits. Not that scary. We did draw once though, which is actually like the worst amount of times you could draw against this deck. What? Water Monopoly. Install cost of each non-virtual resource increased by 1. Well, we played around that. I think a lot of our resources are actually virtual. Okay, this is wild. We literally have no idea what we're playing against. I'm not going to be able to make a read on this deck, so we're just going to play pretty wildly. How's it going, Parallel? You're super on Psy. Famiko? Famiko is like meat damage, so like you can die to Psychic Field. I feel like Psychic Field is way too big of a threat. We can inject. This is virtual. This is now 7 to install, which we're not going to remember. I think Hacktivist is probably okay. I don't know if they jam 2 agendas. I'll play Hacktivist. We'll play this, and we'll throw out some of our breakers. I think with Yusuf, it's good enough. Water Monopoly has 2 more valid targets in our deck. Yeah, right? It's not much. It's like Turning Wheel's virtual. Crowdfunding's virtual. It's like, what, Liberated Counts and Liberated Counts? That's it? Like, literally 2 more Liberated Counts. So it's not going to do much. Oh, they have another gen on the table. Okay, Cronus. Oh, fuck. We lost 2 breakers. Okay, well, now we can really put the pressure on. 1 credit's probably good enough. We just want a Yusuf, really. We lost our current, too. Got removed from game. Is the current get removed from game? And Geofront, we'll pay 1, whatever. Actually, yeah, we probably shouldn't have paid 1 because there's not a lot of other 0 cost cards we can access here. Snare, they can't fire. We'll pay 0. They can't protect Future Perfect. Marcus Batty, so then we'll trash that for free. Ooh, if they're Marcus Batty, they have to be. So what's the last card in their hand? Reverse Infection. All right, we have no viruses. We can actually trash that for free eventually. This is gonna be wild. Yeah, their hand really came apart right there. So 2 unknown cards. I just want the Snare to fire, and we can just wait for crowdfunding. Like, we really just need the Yusuf. We'll go R&D there. You want to always install last. You don't want to draw. So we'll go R&D, see how it is. If we hit like a, there's a chance that we'll hit a Breach Dome and it'll hit I've had worse. I don't know. IPO, okay. So we'll now draw. Actually, fuck it, we won't. 1 credit, not a lot they can res. It can be like Aiki. So we'll run HQ. There's a chance we hit the Reverse Infection. I don't think there's a lot they can res there. We can also trash Snare. Neurostasis. We'll trash it at last click. Wow, I don't know what this deck is. Do you want a turntable down? It might not matter if they're only on 1-pointers. It makes Cortex Lock a lot worse. I think for that reason we won't do it. Just Cortex Lock on its own is scary enough. We're now going to draw with crowdfunding so we can just like I've had worse up. If we find a Yusuf or a Data Sucker, like we're going to trash literally everything. We didn't, but now we can. Oh, we also did not. 2 credits means they can risk Thimble Rig, so like Dirty Laundering into HQ is a bit scarier. I think it's worth it. We can still make 3 runs maybe this turn. It's unlikely. Oh, okay. I'm gonna install code. Yeah, fine. Cool. Never seen this card C play. So we trashed that. We lost 8 credits. They also have no ice. I don't know how they're ever gonna play the IPO. They're back down on 0. I don't want to throw out our cards. I feel like we should just get the Corroder down. It makes that It's a Trap do nothing, which they probably have more than one of them. So whatever. We could run this. I don't think there's anything that punishes us here. Otherwise, we're throwing out the stim hack. There's no way we need a stim hack. Let's go trash a reverse infection. We just need 1 virus card. Yeah, there we go. Whatever, we'll trash it. So we'll throw out the stim hack. Doesn't seem necessary in this matchup. We really just need a virus card, and then we'll just be running HQ trashing everything. They just don't have money to install advanced traps. And they can't fire snare. They can't fire anything from here. Oh, targeted marketing? Okay. We'll just run HQ 3 times. And they name crowdfunding. Oh, wow. So we can choose not to install that, right? Yeah, you may. So that's fine. We don't need to install one of them. We can also consider drawing 3 here, but we'll do it later. IPO, that's not a good card for them. We'll run R&D. I don't think they can res anything here besides pop-up and like pop-up. Fire. Okay, that's an agenda. So we'll just keep running R&D. So yeah, now the turntable looks good. Want server 3 to be a psychic field and you hit it with Hard to Hope as 0 credits? Yeah, Hard to Hope. We could do it now, right? I just don't see a reason why we would. Genetics Pavilion, we trash that for 1 eventually. So the Genetics Pavilion says that we can't draw more than 2 cards. I think that's fine. So we actually can run 3 times and get our crowdfunding down. Seems right. Obakata? I don't think it's going anywhere. And we don't need to steal it now. I don't think we steal it. Like, they can't do much with it. Like, they're not an emotion threat with no credits. Just take it? I don't know. You're right, we probably could have done there because they can't, like, punitive or psychic or anything. Yeah, maybe we should have. Our hand's not good. David, how's it going? Yeah, I think you're right. I think our hand is trash. So that's Genetics Pavilion if we've ever seen it, which they can't res. Yeah, we'll hit and then we'll draw 3. Yeah, we'll trash it, whatever. It has to be a 0 cost card in the mix, the Oba, a 1 and 4. Oh, wow. Fuck. They said good game and left. All right, well, we were just going to run centrals over and over again, and they needed to click for credits. I don't know why they were drawing so heavily. Like, there's literally nothing they can do without money. There's literally nothing they can do. So, like, you definitely just click 3, and then actually we have to worry about ice. We have to worry about snare. We have to worry about so much stuff. So, I don't know. Yeah, we could check this face down with a Droke, but not much you can do. They should have got 10. Yeah, they definitely should have just took credits. Like, drawing up, I don't know what they're going to hope to draw into. Like, literally everything in hand is going to be trashed. The spawn and run Beanstalk. All right. Well, freedom, pressure. We didn't even get virus counters down. We trashed like 4 things. That's cool. So what's the chance that we actually... Yo, Sanjay, what's up? What's the chance that we can build a Nihilist deck tonight? What's the chance it runs Plague? All right, Foundry is actually kind of scary. Yo, Elias, how's it going? Welcome back. How you doing? Hey, bud. How's the evening? Okay, so I actually wanted to try some Polynut. I think it's a really bad matchup for me, but what can you do? I wanted to try, Grail, because... Foundry with Grail is actually pretty cool right now with things like the twins. I think that's maybe worth trying to some extent. I want to see if we can do anything with that. I feel like we can. I was watching a stream, but now I'm playing the game. Not a bad night. This hand, turntable double doesn't matter. They're going to be rushing, so we want breakers. So we're going to mulligan. They mulligan too, which means it's easy for us to mulligan. We have Hippo, which is pretty sweet. We have opening Econ, so we can always like Dirty Laundry, whatever they don't ice up, and then like liberate it out of it. They go for the rush play again. If you don't know, Foundry, whenever they res an ice, the first time, they can add another copy to R&D, which is actually a liability. Like generally what you want to do, run R&D, then run HQ. If they res the ice, they shuffle R&D, and then you're running R&D who has 1 fewer ice in it, which is like good for you. So sometimes it's like a real big issue. Launch campaign. What is this? I don't know what the jam. If this is a Rashida, they'll jam a launch campaign in. I think we actually will trash it, and we can still play Liberated after it. I did not do the math, but it worked out fine. Try Blue Sun Rush. I think we'll probably just play more Freedom, but there's like Blue Sun deck 1 Heroes that we could try. I don't even think we opened it. I don't know what this is. I just want to find like a virus card. Inject generally doesn't find virus cards. Yeah, like Data Sucker gets trashed, but we can always clone chip into Data Sucker, which is arguably correct. Oh, so we drew the Hacktivist, they res the Maryland, feels good. So I think we do clone chip Data Sucker just so we can start trashing things. The most we can do though is 1 card, so not great. A lot of assets though. Hacktivist is looking pretty tight, so I think we will do it though, just to get the pressure up, because the Data Sucker looks like it will be good. Vitruvius even better. Let's go. So you want to come back into R&D to know what they're drawing next? Oh, that's totally true. I didn't consider it. Yeah, there's definitely value in the information. Not ice is what they're drawing. Maybe they're running few ice. How does Paulina have no money or res dice? It was a different deck. Ooh, Rashida in the remote. We trash that for free if we want. What is this deck? Is it full asset spam? Why is it Grail for more ice? We want a Yusuf. Enjoy clone chipping. Things while you can. We'll be saying that the year. How's it going, Steven? Yeah, we don't know about that, do we? So we want to trash Rashida for sure. Even trashing this for 2 is probably fine. We don't have a reason to play this right now, but we easily could. How's it going, Terrence? Promise you Sanjay's on fully operational. Makes a lot of sense. Trash 2. Archive Memories. Yeah. Seems like a good target. We definitely want to trash her. And launch campaign is going to finish, so Sanjay has a good chance to jam an agenda here. We have no access to breakers, so if we play Hacktivist here, it's like mediocre. I feel like we might actually just want to draw once Liberated. No, that seems bad. I think we probably just want to like Liberate it twice. What's on top? Oh, we can run R&D again. We already used our ability. Whatever, I'd rather set up. Yeah, we don't know if it's Grail yet. It's oh, actually, yeah, this is HB. We haven't seen any influence, so we don't know. And 2 cards face down. Rotation was announced by CC and Lunar. Yeah, but they said some cards are coming back, and Clone Chip might be one of those cards. I'd be surprised if it was. All right, we can face check this. They can find a different one. So if it's Grail, at most they do like 4 net damage to us. I feel like we want to face check it. They don't have that much money. Like if it's a special off. I don't know what this is. This looks fun. So they're gonna gain 5, get another special offer, which is awesome. They have a lot of money. We steal Vitruvius with a counter on it. So now they have a fair bit of money. I don't know what they're going to do about it. I don't feel like there's that much good punishment. I think we might just want to do like Sure Gamble crowdfunding and hang out here on what could be game point. Foundry to find all 3 copies of Tour Guide. Yeah, it's not the worst. Like you can find stuff for sure. I don't know if that's the best HB identity for asset spam, but it's not the worst. It's gonna be new core sets all the time. No, actually in Uprising, Steven, cards are coming out. Like they're reprinting self-modifying code in Uprising as like self-modifying code, it seems. There has to be some kind of trace coming up since literally every card you've seen is money. They could be on like, what is it called? Like Helion beta test because it's a trash card. Ooh. Alright, Blitz. Spend cost, install all the advertisements. I think we could have seen this coming. This card's only 1 influence. They're gonna spend a double click to install launch campaign, special offer. This might be like a good deck, a good way to build up what's it called, that HB. How's it going, Spags? Divert Power could be 2. I don't care about this server, but this also could be a good way to play like what's it called, the one where they draw and gain a credit for every res thing. This is awesome. Oh, because they res it. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it. Fully operational. And because they res a special offer on our turn with the fucking ad blitz, they got the last special offer. I don't know how they're going to capitalize on money. I think I goofed that. I don't know. But that's hilarious. Fingers crossed on new Adam directive. I think they said that there'd be new stuff coming out for Adam for sure. First off, it's important not to read the D-leaves. Should have chosen a higher number. Forgot about Foundry ability. Oh no. Yeah, so they forgot to install this. They could have picked a higher number. I think we should just still run R&D. Seems okay. We really don't need to run these. Eli. And they have another Eli in hand. I think we'll double click through it. Actually, no, we won't. We'll just check out because we can hippo it after. But they have another Eli. So we'll see where they put the Eli. Yeah, we can hippo and go. Nothing great here. We could play the Hacktivist, of course. I think like we will play the Hacktivist. They will jam probably behind special offer, and then they'll have 10 credits. But they paid like 3 credits for those 10 credits. It's not the worst, and a double, whatever. That's fine. I think we'll just play the Hacktivist, and then we can always like Hippo, Dirty Laundry, Ellie, Alex Talbot. It could be. Foundry seems like the right idea for Media Blitz. What is Media Blitz? Is Media Blitz still legal? Yeah, I guess so. Dev's curious to see what a feasible nihilist list looks like. I'm not promising feasible. I'm promising a nihilist list. All right, so if we run a remote and they res, we can get a shuffle in R&D, which could be good for us. Running HQ also matters, but I think we're just going to do for the Hippo plan. We're going to Hippo Dirty Laundry just to put pressure on R&D. Because we have technically multi-access when we click through things, or when we trash things. And we want to get 3 runs next turn for crowdfunding. We can pop-up window. Oh, we'll trash that for free. That's fine. Andre has got a game with Andy Lowell. He's designed the Tag Me Liza deck before Nationals. He's doing this crazy stealth just Mender deck. Oh, cool. Seeing Foundry makes me miss ABT. Yeah, Foundry ABT was really good. What's the operation that lets you res ice for free based on tags? Shoot the Moon, which I think is rotating. I love Shoot the Moon and Blue Sun with like fucking mid seasons. It was so fun. You would like shoot the moon and res everything. It was way worse than killing them, but whatever. Annihilist. How's it going, Andrew? That's the idea. All right, so we can do a triple run here. Feels mediocre. Hopefully, if I've had worse, we find a Yusuf. Well, it's nice to believe in yourself. If we inject, we won't, but we will find a clone chip. We'll hit a Yusuf here. Yeah, we did. I don't care about our hand. We're just gonna tunnel an R&D, I guess. Architect? Oh, we actually can trash Architect! Oh, trashing Architect! It's not installed. You can trash Architect while installed. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Corruptor seems important. This doesn't. I've had worse. Seems worse than Inject, considering we have all our viruses, and in the bin we actually have no other breakers. We can triple run R&D. Atlas, Severnius, Gravedigger, Max. Shit. That's a lot of things. How's it going, Billy? I'll always love seeing a bit of Sanjay's Truly Original Jank. This is cool. I'm into this. What is this? I don't know. This looks like an agenda. We have access to literally no breakers. We have 5 breakers and 24 cards. But yeah, we'll run it. Whatever. Eventually team sponsorship came out. ABT out of ETF wasn't that bad. Oh, it's a surveyor. That's fine. We can actually pay through this. So they got another surveyor in hand. So that's a good way to get restricted cards into your hand. Can we go tag me? I feel like we probably can. I feel like they're spending so much influence on like this and this. Like this is 6. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then this is like 13, 14, 15. So, oh, and pop-up window. I feel like we can just go tag me. Like the only thing we can't tag me is we can't play our... Is it worth going 4 cards to go tag me? Yeah, fuck it. I think it is. Is that we can't play Turning Wheel? I don't see how we could possibly be punished for going tag me here. Freedom draw, a bunch of clone chips and no breakers. That's why this deck has 9 breakers in it. Trace 7. Ooh, someone's doing math here. Is this double survey? Oh, Ellie. We don't have enough tokens. We'll double click. We might just win right here. It's NGO front. That sucks. Oh. Oh, GG. Okay, cool. I thought they did more math. We had 8 credits. Oh, wow. We just had just enough. So if we paid for the trace, we wouldn't be able to steal that. Wow, that was cool. Because they could have paid 8 more, and we could have paid 8 more. So we just had enough for the credits. Obviously, we could have stim hacked the remote, but like we didn't have breakers installed, so it seemed better to not do that and wait. We also could have inject, but I'm worried about Fairchild 3, which is a problem. And if we inject, we're not going to draw our David. We've used both our clone chips. All right, that was cool. Survey special offers is an interesting pair. It's cool. I feel like I love Foundry when it comes to the twins. I think that's really cool. I feel like I could have boosted that, would have just lost me the game. I had just enough. Oh, actually, if you over boosted, yeah, because of the Eli, you might have kept me out. You would have kept me out, but it wouldn't have been good for you. Yeah. If they over boosted, like I just down to the credit, if they res the Eli, I forgot they had 3 more, but we just run R&D 3 times, and then we got 2 crowdfundings back. Like whatever. I'll take this wrong way, Andre, but I've never been sad to see you win. No, I feel you with that. I root for Sanjay when Sanjay plays too. Just going tag me against non-whaling decks with survey is almost the right thing to do. Yeah, I feel like if we have like win conditions on like resources, maybe not, but I don't know. Sometimes they're playing tag me, like they want to tag you. I don't know. It's cool that they got the combo off. Yeah, if they boosted, we would end. My only regret is choosing the wrong number. Oh. All right, we're gonna do another one. It's 10:50. We're gonna do a couple more. We'll probably do one more, and then we'll see what Nihilist does. Maybe we can build a deck really quickly. So, for those who don't know, the Nihilist would not put it past Sanjay to put an HPT in there. Exactly, like Grim, I agree with you, and that's like a big thing why we countered the influence. So we thought like, oh, there's no HPT. So Patrick Max is always favored against this Marian stuff. Survey just turns it 1 D4 token. Yeah, I could see it. It's like, well, but Asmari can have tag punishment. So the Nihilist says, I'm not gonna close this one. This one, we could use that one too. Oh, I'm not gonna close that one. Hold on, we'll find one we can close. Whatever, we'll make one. Nihilist says that when you install a virus, you put 2 virus counters on this card, if I'm not mistaken. That might actually not be correct. I always reread Nihilist and like do it wrong. I feel like something's wrong here. Help. Someone I need. Okay. Oh, they left. Oh, we were too slow. Feels bad. Feels bad. Honestly, most runner decks seem real Corp these days. I don't think it's that bad. But I think it's definitely a bit favorite to runners. We can find out stats. So the Nihilist says the first time you install a virus, place 2 virus counters on this resource, and then you add 2 virus counters from your install cards. Trash 2 virus counters from your install cards to draw 2 from the top of R&D. And there's 2 ways you can do this. Actually, there's more than 2 ways. First way is you just play a deck with a lot of viruses, and to get value from this, you either need a lot of viruses or you need to build virus counters. Yo, what up? This is Eric, who's probably preparing for your training for Saturday. I don't know if Eric is playing on Saturday. Tobo, how's it going? I'm in DC. Oh, no way. This is Eric George playing as Mari. We got double stimmates. We got Hippo, which is okay. We have the Yusuf early, which I kind of like the Yusuf early a fair bit. We could keep this. We could also mulligan for D4. I think we can keep this. They didn't used to. They eventually turned to become impossible to win with legitimate Glacier. Yeah, Glacier got a lot harder to actually play with. Good luck, everyone, man. For what's worth, Eric played like a really mean Freedom at like Toronto Regionals last year. Like he was only playing Freedom. I think he was like the only person in Toronto that I knew that was playing a lot of Freedom. Scarcity off the top, that's totally fine for us. Install ice. So I think we're just gonna do gamble, Yusuf, run. Preemptive, we'll definitely trash that. Seems like a good one. We can go for another single access. The counter is actually more valuable. It's a hedge fund, which they're going to have. So they're going to have enough credits to hard hitting users if we want. We can always credit clear 3. Maybe that time Eric won't play a deck that's 5 influence over. Is that a thing that happened? So hedge fund coming off the top. They definitely want an ice for R&D. We want to start drawing at this point too. Okay. So we got to slow down and set up. And scarcity is going to be an issue. We didn't pay attention to what they called. They called event. What did they call last turn? Event. And we played gamble. So we probably didn't need to play the gamble there. This we want to throw out in triple run. This might not matter. There's a big chance that they're only on 3-pointers because Asmari is a 40-card deck, so you can run 6 3-pointers and then run like something that gives you an extra point, maybe a 1-pointer, but a lot of times it's just like not that. You play the other one, Echo Chamber, I think. So we can throw this out. Maybe we run Archives 3 times for 3 use of counters and install crowdfunding. Not a great turn. I just forget that crowdfunding ignores scarcity. Yeah, it's ignoring all costs. So scarcity and anything else that installs costs. Ooh, daily quests off the top. So I think we definitely want to pressure that. We can get through not a lot. I think Newshound is very likely to be found here. We'll draw once maybe. They called events again, so it looks like that's what they're going to be doing. So we've committed to not doing that. Yeah, it is new sound. We called it, huh? So at least they paid 3, got 3 back. We need a sentry for that. We also need something else on top of that. Trace 3. We can probably float a tag this turn. Doesn't feel great. If we play this, we gain 4, they gain 2. Which seems rough. We really want to trash that. We can trash it for free even when we get in, so we gain 2 credits. I feel like we might want to, like, I think we'll draw once, discard. So we have 2 events next turn at least, which feels a bit better. We have a barrier breaker. Whether we need the corroder, it's kind of unlikely. Turntable is also sort of unlikely in this matchup too. I'm assuming they're only on 3-pointers, so we might just like click for a credit, throw these 2 out. I might regret that. I don't know. Turntable matters because freedom, which means you're cursed with a 2 MU breaker and need for data sucker and stuff. Yeah, for data sucker, you're right. That's, I think, the biggest reason we'll run turntable. Also for degree mill early, if they're running it, it's like okay to shuffle it. I was thinking running 2 breakers plus Yusuf, but you're totally right. Like it all comes down to, oh wow, okay. So advance. Likely to be the degree mill. We hope it's a degree mill. If the SSO is a lot worse for us, I think we're actually gonna start drawing here. So we could run essential. This costs us 4. We have no currents in the deck. It's actually, oh no, we have 2 activists. Only 2 though. So like scarcity is actually pretty good. I think we might just like, we can't run 3 times. I think we'll run archives. We need 2 tokens to get through IP block. Even running HQ is probably fine. It's probably good enough. Hopefully this is a degree mill. That would be the best case scenario. Please not SSL. 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoa. Okay. Not the decks as we think, so the turntable is actually pretty sweet right here. Could easily be the Beal. They're calling event again. We got to start pressuring something. We'll pressure R&D here. If we can pressure HQ, their money dried up a bit. Archangel? Okay, that's fine. You can bounce this. Now it's blank. Whatever. Attitude adjustment. Okay, so I think we want to run HQ as well. Just because attitude adjustment will clear the agendas. And we can make a triple run here. Fairchild. Fuck me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. We traded 6 credits apiece. We can do damage or end the run, whatever. Hit me. We'll probably get it to end the run, actually. Yeah. Alright, we'll run archives twice, I guess. Whoa. Classic EOI, but with CST. You think it's C-Source EOI? This feels bad. Discard down to 5 cards. Yeah, we will. Stimac seems kind of good. We can always like Hippo through this. I think we probably should install Hippo instead of running 3 times because getting a single crowdfunding back is not that hot. Stimhack feels bad. I feel like we need it. But like, I think we 100% just drown Hippo and then like triple click through that on our turn. Rashida, gonna recover the credits. They're gonna start at 5 with the CST. Jamming for the remote. No breakers, no card draw. Still the best ice in the game. I kind of feel you on that. We can run through Archangel too. Oh, it's a daily quest. That sucks ass. They called event. Okay. This feels bad because it is bad. Dave says GG. We might be okay. We're gonna have to risk a hard hitting news here. Yeah, there you go. So they got an ice there. Ooh, ice on everything. Wow, this is actually really bad for us. Asmar getting that much ice down this soon. Still calling event over and over again. Like clearing the currency is really important. I think we just have to give them money. Oh, we trashed the Yusuf. Wow, that's actually really bad for us. Oh, this is terrible. This is really bad. This is fucking terrible. And you know they're definitely on another copy of like Fairchild. You don't just run 1, right? You run 2, I think. Oh, we just knock a jawbreaker. All right, here we go. Ooh, David's cool. Can't get through this. Just calling event over and over again. Oh man, Secret Smart Tech. Just call event. I think it's right. If you play scarcity, you just call event. Nothing else really matters. So we know we need a killer. No. This is actually kind of cool because if we play this and they score an agenda, it turns off the new sound, which has like some value. Not a lot, but some. I think we'll just click for credits. The next turn we can do like hacktivist into this. This gives them 2 credits. Oh, this feels so bad. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. We're throwing out so many goddamn cards. I think we'll play the hacktivist just so they do score. It clears a new sound. And it's even good against the NGO front. And I think we'll install maybe the clone chip. No, that puts us farther away from 6. So we'll throw this out for sure. We basically want to install both of these on the table next turn if they don't play another current. Clone chip seems really good. I think actually turning wheel is probably the worst card in our hand. We're like so far away from that being good, even though it's our only multi-axis. If they jam their own game point, it looks like they are jamming 3, 4, 5. That's an it's a big old Beal, which is fine relatively. So let's see if they keep calling event. They do, so that's okay, I guess. We just have to contest the remote over and over again. This is probably too slow. I don't think we need to play the second one because like we're so far away from having a breaker. We have only 2 killers. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose because of that play. And they play the current. Yeah, so I think we just lose here to a Beal. So we need to draw into our sentry breaker. No. Oof, we really did nothing. We did nothing. So we just can't get through this. We only have 2 answers to it in the whole deck because we don't have Emaku or anything. We've drawn through more than half our deck. That feels bad. Good game. It could be a Rashida. Yeah, we literally did nothing. This sucks. Yeah, all right. They just jammed. We couldn't get through new sound all game. They had good centrals on ice on central, so we couldn't pressure them. I'm just playing runner. I don't think I have a corp, so that's gonna be a problem. So how far would we have to actually have dig to get through that? Pretty far. We need to draw through 6 more cards before. See you, man. So we could get through this. Scarcity. I don't even know if scarcity was that bad. Like it stopped us for money, but at the end of the day, we just had to get through new sound somehow. I don't think we had enough central pressure for them to not just jam out 3 2s. So like we needed these 2 MK Ultra, which means we have to draw through like, it's like in the bottom 15 cards. That sucks. What can you do? The only other play was like to get a current on the table and like go through that. Which we tried. We did try. Oh, there's a lot of lobbies right now. Wait, we were meant to do a Nihilist deck. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay. Hey. So for Nihilist, I'm not sure. Do you play a value deck or do you play like a lot of cheap viruses? I feel like a lot of cheap viruses seems fine. Hey. Best of luck. Have fun. All right, they kept their hand. We don't know if they're Glacier. We don't know if they're Asset Spam. Our opening hand has basically a crowdfunding, which is good. And that's it. So we're definitely going to mulligan this for money and breakers. All right, so we got the Yusuf, which is really good early against Asset Spam. I think we've only played 1 stim hack so far tonight. Not assets. They're icing up centrals. Feels good. We can get Black Orchestra in the bin. Not a lot else we can do here. We actually can just click for a credit. Can we play some get etch or value? So that's the thing is like if you want to play noise and you can play like I don't know. I have some really convoluted ideas that are going to be like not competitive but fun. So I'm thinking of like playing all the 1-costers. So like Exotic Eye, Cyber Feeder, so Exalt for free. I want to play maybe Corporate Grant so we actually gain money while we do it. We can play Pawn Shop, but the thing is like we're installing a virus just ooh, wow. Ooh, fuck, double Sundew. Is that defensible? We have to force them to res. We'll run HQ here. They're getting 6 credits on this. So 6 credits, there's actually not a lot of punishment. 8 credits is the breakpoint. Cash, that's perfect. You res 3 here, we just jack out. So now you have to res something that ends a run here. So it's like Enigma, Thimble Rig. So they're getting both of these trashed. There's no way that was worth it. And now we want to get a Yusuf down. We could have got that down first click last turn. That actually would have been way better. But also we can just install a triangle and smash off of this. But you need to protect these. These are all the money your deck has. I think we'll actually run R&D here. This is the best card in our hand. But it forces them to res. If not, we run this. And 5 credits, there's not a lot of like really scary stuff they can res. At 6, Fairchild is the thing. At 8, Anansi DNA. Scarcity. Fuck off, Scarcity. I'm done with your shit. Yeah, you can play cash. It's border control. Okay. So that's a lot of influence. We can get through that eventually. Oh, I didn't mean to get any credit. We can run R&D. We can run this again. It's probably Rashida. They can't really score anything. Ooh, SSL. Now they can score something. I don't feel bad about the SSL. I think we would just want to drop and slow down a wee bit here. I love your contempt for scarcity. Oh, it's a problem. It is a Rashida. So we actually probably should have double ran through it. If I'm not mistaken, they did their mandatory draw first. Oh, hey. Just as a heads up. Yeah. Gotta do Rashida before Mando. Oh, all good. Just want to check if they know. No, it's all good. Cool. So you can't see the top card and then fire Rashida. It's unlikely they wouldn't have fired Rashida. Noise was really good and really fun, and I miss it. And Nihilist is trying to bring all that back, but you know. So we do have Hippo that will get through that Eli. Border control will fall apart unless they build a remote, and now they're going for it. But that's the thing, is they lost both of their Sundews. 15 credits. We know we can get through this for like what? 3 tokens? We can always just like pile on, but I think we want to sit back and play a bit more money. So we got Lubricated. We have double Hacktivist. We got an MK Ultra in the bin, which is good. We have another Stim Hack, which is kind of clumsy. I want to keep this for scarcity. I think we just credit install this. That's a shitty turn. Hacktivist is going to be okay. They're on NGOs. Rashida is probably another Sundew. If you have 3 Stim Hacks, I feel like that's one too many. Generally, one always hits the other one. We'll try double one Hacktivist. Eli is like a stone around the neck. Yeah, right? Like now we can just kind of ding off of it. Kayak has it going. Love Noise and PE cards just falling into trash. Everyone gets hurt. Okay. It's almost a chance we can run this. We got lubricated. So we can run this, bounce. We can maybe Stim Hack this. The only thing we can't get through is everything. We can get through everything. They could just like immediately border control though, which is a problem. No matter what, we probably need 4 credits. If they score that, like, fine. We'll just set up with this. Ow. At least seems unplayably bad, unfortunately. I don't think it's unplayably bad. I don't think it's competitive, but it's honestly a fine card. Ooh, Nisei token. Okay, we do have a turntable. Scarcity coming down as well. They know we have one of these in hand. Whether they're baiting it out, I don't know. But we just want to find our turntable now because border control to Nisei seems like a problem. Oh, we did find a turntable. We got our breakers in the bin. So, no Hippo yet. Okay, next turn we can run Archives. So it'll give us 2 tokens that we can run through this for free with the turntable, hopefully. Did a last minute Noise cosplay for Halloween tourney V throw. Send you a picture on FB. Yeah, that's awesome. Ah, the iced up Archives. Seems good. We can run double click here. I feel like we don't want to get an access until turntable is down. I think we'll give them a 3-pointer even if we steal a Nisei for it. I'll find a Hippo actually. Well, that's a good card too. Whatever. Not a great turn. We're clicking to draw a lot. We want our crowdfunding to do most of our drawing. Ooh. Remote. All right. Well, we're going to push it. 11 credits. And probably like, I don't even know what that could be. All right, so we can run this now. We have to get through the border control. If it's a DNA tracker, we take 6 damage. Otherwise, we install the Black Orchestra. They can Nisei it too. I think we need to make them res this no matter what. Just saying, I think the toucans of spray on green hair dye is taking a few years off my life expectancy. Yikes. We can also install clone chips, so we have a David, which seems okay. I think we double stim hack this. We just hope one stim hack doesn't hit the other. This is our first turntable. Also, if they res this hacktivist fires, like, it seems fine. This is a bit high risk. We want this to hit the liberated, interesting enough. They also could just like border control here. We get no value. So in theory, we want a clone chip for David. We have MU issues, actually, that happens. Whoa. Oh, because we can't get through this twice. Must we clone chip for Crota? Oh, we can't. Okay, well, this is going to use... You can gain 2 credits, whatever. But now this was the second coming. It would be opponent mails R&D, or you can return a virus from your heap. That'd be busto. Okay, so they're going to use one of their powers. I'm assuming they're using the Nisei token. If they use the Nisei token, that's totally fine. This is the second Nisei. What? Biovault. Well, we'll pay to trash because we have extra credits. Rashida will pay to trash. Whoa. So we lost the second stim hack. Feels bad. Whoa, what? They should have biovaulted right away then. Because we got the Yusuf counter back. No way to protect the Rashida. That's weird. Okay, we have the Hippo at least. No D4 install? Yeah, we could have D4 installed, but we can't do it while accessing. And we have an MU problem. I think we could have installed the D4 there. But we'd have to get the turntable down right after. So once we pass the border control, yeah, we probably should install the D4. I think that was a misplay. Fuck, they hear us. Alright, well, we have more money coming in. We died to snare. Reprisal time? How's it going, Waste? It's really unlikely. The Jateki reprisal is really lousy. It needs you to access like an advanced card largely. They seem relatively unfamiliar with this deck. I don't know. I think this was a huge misplay, so maybe. I don't think you want to lose Sundews. They have a lot of money, they're not doing anything. I think we run HQ here. We have a David in hand. A David in hand is as good as 2 in the bush or something. I don't know. We have to click through the Eli, which sucks. I feel like we don't have to do anything here. Well, actually pressuring R&D is fine on the basis that it, whatever, we'll set up a bit because the Hippo gets good. The triple run's going to be pretty hard. Mr. Rashida timing, terrible. Eli placement, run the server. I don't think it's that bad. The Eli placement's fine. They can't really fix it. Like, that was turn 1. Like, you ice HQ with whatever you have. It's pronounced day 4 vid. How's it going, way to gone? Yeah, day 4 vid. I think it's even different. It's like D4 V1 did. If you want to play that game. Wow. I don't think we went off of R&D anymore, my friends. Oh, it's a misclick. Okay. It's all good. Yeah, that makes more sense. So they probably have a Flotic in their deck. So there's one unadvanceable card that matters. Otherwise, 2 Rashidas are out, if I'm not mistaken. And we're preemptiving. So Biovault's coming back. A Scarcity. And another Scarcity. Whichever. We'll run HQ. 3 cards in there. I guess we're double clicking through this. I didn't really consider it. If they don't res here, we just jack out. So Swordsman. Install MK Ultra. Do we just take a net damage? Yeah, our cards are really good. Swordsman's cool because I don't think we hippo it. I think we actually will double click just because we have Sucker and Yusuf. And Thimble Rig. Oh, wow. Thimble Rig's actually really bad for the deck because we don't have Amakua. So we are going to trash it. Because otherwise we pay 3. Okay, and I think next turn we'll poke R&D. Yeah, barriers are actually going to be an issue. Like, we are going to run out of tokens. We can always use a Data Sucker token, but we don't have Virus Breeding Grounds or any like slower way to token generate. Jamming, advancing, that's scary. It's always pretty scary. They only have 13 credits though, but even like some of the cheaper ice is going to be an issue. We'll try R&D here. We want to force them to res. If they don't, we have a way to get Turning Wheel tokens, which they can always use a Nisei token after we use our Turning Wheel tokens, which is legitimately scary. Because we can use multiple copies and they'd be like, fuck you, stop. We haven't seen an NGO front yet. There's a chance of the NGO front, but NGO front into Hacktivist is pretty bad. Oh wow, we're actually going to see 2 tokens here. So in theory, they can action this and end the run. I really like RP as a corp. Just been in the doghouse for the past couple of years. Well, it just came out of the deck, out of the NGO front. We'll trash that for 1. Wow, okay, so this seems unlikely to be an NGO front. We actually probably shouldn't have paid 1 there. We probably should have paid 0. I think we just want liberated accounts run that. They'd have to use both their abilities to keep us out. But now we know 2 NGOs are out. Yeah, we definitely want to save a credit. Do you mind if I freedom it? That'll save us a credit, which actually might matter. Thanks. So I think we liberated run this. If they res the big ice on the outside, it's bad. We have forced them to spend some money. Eli actually on this remote would be pretty taxing with Yusuf because we don't have a corroder or anything. Seriously? Macro page? Okay. So we have to break all the subroutines? That's literally never going to happen. And purging actually is a problem because we can no longer get through border control. Why is this in the deck? Are there that many viruses? I guess they're running also like swordsman. I think we actually like David some of this. Yeah, we David all but the trace. That's fucking hilarious. I really would like to trash this, but we have to break all the subroutines for us to hippo it, and we can't do that. We actually don't have to break all of this. We can break 2, I think. So they can remove a virus from the heap. It doesn't matter. A lot of virus decks on JNet. You think? Macrophage stuffs the turtle hard. Yeah, I guess it does. Ouch. I don't know if it's worth a slot, but okay. It's doing work now, so I can't really talk shit about it. Freedom's super popular. Okay, Freedom's super popular. Ooh. This event hardware program. So this has just cost us 3 credits, which is fine. Relatively. So they're gonna have to use one of their abilities on this. I think they use the Nisei token first. Cool. Could actually just be a vial vault. Okay, so they Nisei'd us. So we got to think about this. So this cost us, we can get through this. We can get through this. This is the problem. So if they purge, we can't get through it. If they trash, we also can't get through it. So hopefully that the Nisei token just kind of got off here. We can always run R&D last click. They need probably still 3 credits, so they can only res for 4, which is okay. What did we do? Oh, we ran R&D once. I think we probably just run R&D. I don't think we can get in that remote. They could punish us here. We don't have a lot of money. 7 credits is like not a lot for them. So we're gonna see a new card and get a turning wheel and oh, it's a Kakugo. Oh wow. Okay, so they're gonna go down to 0. It seems like this is not a great res because we can at least check out on it and get a turning wheel counter, but we can't hippo it. Their ice placement's been really good for hippo. Wait, where'd they get the money from? Oh, SSL was taking. Oh, we fucked that up really bad. Being around with macrophage sub boost. Yes, yeah, that's a good one actually. Sub boost is underrated. Okay, double Nisei token. We're kind of fucked. We need to put a we just need to go ham on centrals. Another preemptive. I think we actually will get accesses through this. I think we need to. We need a turning wheel this way, or we have no chance. Hedge fund, NGO. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So we don't want to lose any of whatever. We gotta shoot our shot. We could just jack out here over and over again, but I think seeing 2 cards is enough. I don't think they'll Nisei token it, but barriers are gonna be an issue if we don't find a corroder. Oh, we lost Liberty Kit. That's the best card in our hand, I think. That's a Bio Vault. Oh, we meant to see 2 cards here. That's a huge mistake. Freedom that though. We lost a lot of money. No Oboe respect? Oh, I guess not. If they're on SSL, I don't know if they're on Oboe. Unless they do 3-1, but this deck looks a bit more aggressive. I feel like we could go again here. We have a chance of firing. This would be good. We also don't know the top card, which there's a lot of value in trashing that. But yeah, no oboe respect. ETR trace boost? They didn't. They weren't going to. Action. I really don't think they'll use it on a double axis, but if we lock the top of R&D, I don't know what they can do. Slot machine. Okay, that's a good card for R&D. And Nisei. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we're back in the game. We'd have to steal one more 3-pointer. And we have the Nisei token. We're ending the run. What is it restricted? Yeah, I have no idea. All right, so we don't have to run this because they're not going to have money to score it. So that's definitely an NGO front. I think we just keep running this over and over again. They just drew a slot machine and we have a 1 in 3 chance of trashing the hippo, which seems like good for us. If we hit this, we can steal Obokata. If not, we'll just like play this and then run back. Oh yeah, there it is in NGO front. Okay, that's actually really bad for them. Cool. We also probably should have hippoed that before they put the slot machine on. I kind of got carried away. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Hold on. We need to make them cost 3 credits. We can't do that. Philotic? Philotic doesn't matter. Because they won't win. Could be the winning agenda. They shuffled. Oh, wow. It's likely the winning agenda. So we have to run through this once. The biggest issue is, like, honestly, border control. Like, we don't have a corroder. So I think we run through this no matter what and hope it hits the IFAD worse. I think we do hippo this as well. There's a smaller chance we hit the second IFAD worse. We need this to hit the IFAD worse for us to have like a really good chance here. I didn't. We even died to snare here. Fuck it. We probably should have jacked that so we saw another card. Hedge fund off the top. Rashida. Freedom it. Kakugo. Okay. Wow, we have Croter. Wait, do we win? If it's Obokata, we don't. Oh, wait, no, we have to run this twice. We should have just I've had worse till we would have been able to do it. Feels bad. Do we run HQ? Yeah, we can't run it because of border control. Oh, we cocked it up. Yeah, we were going for the 1 in 3. There's also a chance that we didn't hippo with that on purpose, so we hit the 3 cards, which would have been better. Yeah, maybe we didn't want to actually trash that, just so that the iPad worse had a chance to hit, because then we could install this and run there. It's very likely. Well, actually, there's a small chance this is a bio vault, so we can just kind of play out like it isn't the winning agenda. But I think they might have bio vaulted when we saw extra cards with turning wheel. So what do we see? We saw some hedge fund on top, and then we trashed, and then we... So, okay, running RD is stupid. I think we just play this and say GG. Oh, wow, we had 2 clicks. Yeah, of course. Okay, that's probably a good game. Yeah, they had the tech. I think we 100% lost to Macrophage. Oh, wow, they actually do have Obokata. Thanks to that Macrophage. Because we just couldn't find a way to deal with the border control if this fired. If the Macrophage totally won them the game, which is crazy. You can trace, though. Use a D4 and trash subroutine. We also have to beat the Purge, though. We have to beat 2 subs. Lots of freedom. Okay, I don't see it. I don't play enough on JNet to know whether that's worth it. 3-7 feels good, though. Maybe the numbers are even that bad. People aren't playing a lot of power tap, are they? Maybe this is just worth playing. Yeah, could we have got through that? Hey, cheers. You too. It's only 3 credits. Okay, so what do we do? So we run with the David. They border control. Oh yeah, maybe we actually could have got through it. If they paid $2, you win. Yeah, they can't pay more than 2. All right, so we had a couple problems. We didn't have enough cards in hand. That was one issue for sure. Yeah, we could have delayed him a turn, which would have been fine. So, okay, we needed 4 cards in hand, which we weren't playing around. So turn 1, we started with what? This turn, the previous turn, we started with 3 cards in hand. So if I've had worst, we're on 5. We're on like what, 8 credits? Excuse me. And And then we run this remote. We David the Trace 4, and then we pay Trace 3. This costs us 3 credits, so we're down to 6. We break this for free. And then if they use it, then the server doesn't end the run anymore. Oh, we actually have to break the Trace 1 as well. And if they pay money for it. Only Oboe left in the deck, by the way. Yeah, we weren't playing around that. We saw the SSL earlier that we thought you're on more SSLs. So we need the access with 4 cards. So there was no way that we were going to win. Yeah, also all the 3-2s. No, there should be a Flotic. No, is there not a Flotic? Yeah, we didn't have enough Oboe respect. I think we definitely should have because we didn't see a restricted card. No Flotic? Wild. So yeah, there maybe was a chance we could have actually won. But we needed to like I've had worse click 1. If not, yeah, we had to I've had worse click 1. How much does this cost to trash this? Because honestly, like getting this dead with Hippo might have been the best thing for us. So we need to boost 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not ever gonna happen. It's like 12 credits plus install. No, it's not happening. Yeah, there is. Okay, there is. So there was like what 2 in 20? Actually, it's pretty low chance we would win off of R&D. Yeah, so we probably should have done here. We should have done the math, right? 3, 2, 2, 2. Plus we thought there was a 3 on the table. So that's like what? Well, literally everything here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's only 8 points, which is 3, 3, 2. So it was 3 and 20, and we couldn't stole an Oboe. So running R&D was actually pretty dumb right there. So I think we definitely needed I've had worse, and then just like credit once or play an econ card if we had it. Actually, we probably couldn't even play cards, and then run server 1 twice. And we might have done it, or at least we would have kept him off a turn. And we 100%, if we didn't get that turntable off, yeah, we lose. It's 11:26. Let's do one more. We can do one more. If you're just tuning in, by the way, my name's Andre. How's it going? Welcome to the Metropole Grid. We're playing some Freedom today. This is the deck list I won. Actually, fuck this. Oh, Spags. Okay. Well, we played Corp. Okay, so hold on. 1 sec, Spags. So we did this wrong. 1 sec. So we're just gonna grab the winning deck list on the Corp side, which was this deck list, which we haven't seen yet. Oh, there's no code. Fantastic. I didn't actually know that would happen. So we're gonna grab this. So we have 3 Chiasis. This deck runs fewer blading blocks. It runs Oversight. Pretty no nonsense. 2 Crisium to reduce, and so it's just kind of like a Glacier Rush deck. I can leave. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Blue Sun. Blue Sun. And we have 2 Hostiles, Drones, and SDS. Please let me check. Early Hippo, B control also wins. Yeah, if we border control the early Hippo, sorry, yeah, if we Hippo the early border control. Ooh, Leela. Okay, so we want to mulligan into a way to get this up early, which would be pretty cool. Our opening hand's not that bad, but we have to worry about like inside job stuff like that. We're gonna mulligan this, try and high roll it. This can go really poorly really quickly. We have punitive for a win con. We have no resible ice in our hand. Thanks, you too. This is Spags, by the way. So we really need to get an Oversight or a building blocks right here. We have neither of those, so I honestly don't know what we do. We keep 1 in our hand for sure. Oh, this is terrible. We can get siphoned. We can get embezzled. They don't know that, obviously. This is bad. Blue Sun lets you bounce a res dice to return. Solid 42 credits of ice. Yeah, wait till we start advancing them. And then Leela bounces it. So I think actually we want a consulting visit for Oversight AI onto the Ryan. I actually wish we had the Chiashi up, but we'll try this. If this doesn't go through, we're kind of like really fucked. So we'll do that for the Oversight AI just to get this Ryan up. If they break it, we lose the game. We can't really ice this up with anything that we can res, so we're going to take a credit. Yeah, if they break this, we lose the game. And because it has all types, it's not unlikely for them just to like slam a Bagalter, which I think they actually can get through. It's like 7 to break, 8, 9, 10. So they get 2 back. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to get this one. A Neason format. Ooh. Is that good right now? I don't know what the meta looks like on JNet. Okay, so we can rush a Rashida, which seems important. This honestly isn't that good. Subroutines aren't that great. We could pre-res this. I feel like it probably is right to pre-res this. I don't think they'll run it if it's pre-resed. Yeah, so they are going to run this. We actually could res this card, which means it's up, but there's a chance we draw 2 Oversight AIs. That's okay. They trash Rashida. That's fine. That's a good way to eat a inside job. So resing it would be wrong there. 100% this is gang side with Aeneas? Yeah, I think it might be. And Punitive does nothing on gang side because it says their last turn. Oh, we do have an OAI. That's really good. So we can draw once into an ice. We have an Afshar, so we can put that on HQ. And then we can oversight AI this ice so that we get the money. And then we have Punitive play because our money's better than there. Oh, the crowdfunding's... Yes, sorry, you're right. You're right. You're totally right. They can't be on gang sign. This is a restricted card. Hernando Cortez going to do the work in this matchup. We're going to be spending a fair bit. We get our money back, though. We're going to blue some this back. We have some money. We can just like jam an agenda here as long as we have a second Punitive. We have the drone deployment. That's going to be pretty tricky. They have to get through Chiashi as well. I feel like we can install double that. If they inside job and nothing happens, so they need to inside job and play a program. If they steal it, there's a small chance we kill them if they go down to 2 cards in hand. And if they steal it, though, it's really bad for us. Inside job, fuck yeah. We're going to waste an inside job. They can't steal this because they need an installed program, so they need to come back. That's the drone deployment. Actually, a really good card. This card's way better than anyone thought. Does Blue Sun specifically have printed res cost? Does it work with increased cost? It says res cost. And there's some cards that increase res costs, so those actually do work. So if you increase the res cost, yes. Got to remember we're hitting the darkest timeline. Wayland meta. Class Act coming down. All right. They get the card draw. We get a score here. They do get a bounce. I don't think it's that bad because we can always throw the... We have to throw out 2 cards. I think we'll throw out the preemptive, but we could actually maybe consider leaving this on the table. So we're going to get slammed from HQ. It might have been wrong to res that. We could have actually like gone a bit more defensively and like double iced here so we don't get a bounce because it looks like we can get embezzled for ice. If not like... Ooh. That's great. I think we're going to purge next turn. Actually, we probably don't even need to. So we're going to lose 7 credits. Lamprey is fun. This is probably what we play with the Nihilist deck. So that's a big credit swing for Spags. But we can get some ice up there. Orion does trash program, does end the run. Not that great, actually. I think we want this on the inside, though, so we can eat an inside job. So we'll do that on HQ. Put the Afshar on the outside, which is even better. And then probably just like hedge fund up. I'm actually expecting a sneak door to come down here. Would you consider resing Chiashi there? Yeah, I don't think the bounce is that bad, though. You could consider resing it. I really don't think we need to. Now they know what breaker they need. They know nothing about this. Clone chip coming down. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm kind of scared. So do that server 1. Like, I really need them to hit this Chiashi because net damage is really strong against Crim. Fortunately, it makes breaker big grid synergy a lot harder. Yeah, it does. BBG Cumber's cute. They're like really slow. I don't think they're worth it. Chiashi, Bagulter, they can run. So we can res this Chiashi. They're going to have to spend a fair credit. That's like 9 credits to get through, which is totally okay with us. Oh, wow. We spent 15 to res that. Okay. That's probably fine, though. All right. So they don't have a decoder. Afshar looking pretty good. Trash in the Rashid. The Rashid. So with 9 credits, we can't threaten everything else, but we do play around Hernando. I don't think we res this. It's unlikely we get oversight AI, our emergency shutdown. I think we just want to take some credits here. That was probably a prime turn to purge because only the Afshar is keeping them out at this point. I think we probably should have purged there. It also makes the SDS way better because they can always trash their Lamprey. I guess with Clone Chip, the SDS isn't even that strong. Deferred Power BBG though, you're playing, it's so slow though. Like you can just play Adonis, it's probably better. Do we bounce this? No, we have too many cards in hand. Oh yeah, now we bounce it. We're just going to go ahead and purge. It might not actually have been necessary to purge there. So we just want to set a punitive off. So we're going to bounce this to hand. We're going to building blocks it. Special order in hand. Oh, they threw one out. So they definitely have an Amin in hand. We're going to return this. And then we just want to jam a thing. And if they steal it, they probably die. We can do install advance. Grant coming down. Daily cast coming down. So they went poor. That's really good for us. Mandatory draw. We can install advance the drone deployment. Actually, the SSL gives us more money, which will probably matter a bit more. But I think actually they'll poke centrals here. They could be on the third inside job or spearfishing, but they might just run R&D for a bounce. We don't have a lot of agendas, but then we can go hedge fund into punitive. Pad tap coming down instead. Going to give them a lot of value from the SCS. Ooh, data dealer. The tech. So that clears the current. They can get a bounce here. I think they'll bounce R&D. Ooh, HQ ice. So we have Orion, which we actually can't afford to res. So we're going to get a bit punished once again. I feel like this is not great, and the hedge fund's at least great, but we still have a chance. Your face is covering data dealer. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they played a really spicy card. Let me move my face. Another current. They're going to get this. Like, we can't res this. This is a credit swing. This is huge. Unadvanced install into AA is probably better. I don't think you're wrong. Lamprey coming down. We're down to 6 to 13. Ouch. I think we will bounce. No, we really don't need to. We've gained 3. They gain 1. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Wow, this sucks. Oh, we're at 1 point. We have hostiles. 2 in the deck. We top deck a hostile. We can still win. We lost all our cards we jam at the remote. Amina coming down. This is the Orion, which we can't even afford to res. This costs 18. They get singles here. We want to tax out the clone chips as much as we can. They're not on Apocalypse. We can res Mouseless, honestly. Is it good? So if we res Mouseless, they break for 4. No, we res it for 7. That's shitty. Hernando doing work. Why are they? Oh yeah, crowdfunding, excuse me. We do have a surveyor, not particularly that great. Again, Orion is easily broken by Amina. I think Amina is like what? 6 credits. It's really not that bad for something we spend 18 to res. Next turn, they're going to get 14, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then Chiashi. Oh, they only have 1 card, actually. I think this is totally right. If they do something crazy, like if they embezzle, we're fucked. They only have 1 card in hand. Yeah, we're okay because we can bounce the Orion. We do have a fair bit of money. This is shite run, Geo, prob. If they get a bounce, it's also really bad because they bounce over 2. All right, they're going for it. So they need to either get a lot of money and also draw. Okay, well, they get a bounce here. All right, they can get our money down probably. We still can't res this. It costs 18 goddamn credits. Hernando Cortez. Class Act getting that filter draw. They have 2 clicks left, so they could do an embezzle right here off the top. I still think we have enough money though with Chiashi because they only will have 1 card in hand. All right, so we have to land both. Oh, they data dealed. Totally. Okay. So we need to land exactly both punitives. That was an 18 credit swing because I sold this. God damn it. Thinking. Okay, hold the fucking phone. I was like, where's the 3 credits? Oh, it's because I dealed this. Okay, they're at 14. We bounce this, we're at 25. And we have to land both of these punitives for that to be lethal, assuming they don't have IBET words. So that means we have to spend 11 on both. So that's 11 plus 11 is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We're short 5 credits. Triple puny. I think we will bounce though. Nah, we probably won't. If we draw punitive, he will feel pretty dumb. Oh wait, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, we have just enough. I think we have just enough. Hold on. 3 from SSL. Yeah, hold on. Fuck, do we have perfect? Yeah, I think we have enough. I think the math is good. I missed the bounce trigger. 1 sec. Crunching. Yeah, I totally forgot about SSL, right? Okay, so we have to spend 15, so that means we have to spend 10. I did the math wrong. It's 15, so it's 10 plus 3, so it's 13 plus 13 is 26. Yeah, we 100% have enough. I don't know how to do plus 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck you, Specs. 10, 11, 12. Okay. We always cook for credit. Whatever. We'll do the first one. Oh, they gained 1. Okay. I still think we're good. So we need to spend 11. Yeah, it seems okay. Yeah, they gained 1. Did you draw before the bounce? Nope. All right, that's it. Okay, we got him. Hey, you too. That data dealer. I really like what Spags is playing with the tech cards, the data dealer, the Hernando, Aeneas, Amakua, really good. I don't know if there's maybe some new players that haven't been playing since when Aeneas was like super in meta. But like Aeneas and Forma with Amakua, you run remotes, you get crowdfunding, you gain like 2 to 3 credits. Wow. You type credit plus 12. Okay. Yeah, I probably should just say credit and that number. I know that works. Okay, well, we pulled it back. This deck has legs. If they played like a no one home or anything like that, we'd be fucked, but... Oh yeah, that was coming up at the top. So we still had those 2 to win, which is actually okay. Freedom, pretty good. The matches we lost, though, I feel like we got crushed pretty bad. I feel like that deck against Eric, we lost really hard. That wasn't even close. It was just basically whether or not we can find our 2 of MK Ultra. And this deck doesn't run, from my understanding, at least 3 MK Ultra, because there's not a lot of end-to-run sentries. So Newshound is particularly good. It's like Newshound, and then also, like the only end-to-run sentries, Guard really, Newshound really, and then Surveyor. I guess Archer too, but both of those you can David through, which is pretty great. Otherwise, that's pretty cool. Against the RP, I think we could have played better for sure. I don't think we played optimally, but it's a hard matchup, but definitely doable. That's largely it. We won't have a stream next week. I will be off at E3 working. It's my birthday next week too. Get to celebrate that in LA. It's gonna be fun. We'll be back on the following Thursday. Maybe we'll try and make up a stream on the weekend. It depends how tired I am. There's a chance I'm gonna be tired as shit just because E3 is work. So it's gonna be a lot. Have fun at E3 and happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I'm on personality profiles now as NTCF Tech. It's not good, but it's great. Happy Andre Day. Thank you. But we'll be back, not next week, the week after, so we'll take a break. And we'll be right back. Good luck again. Regionals in Toronto on Saturday. Check that out on Facebook if you want. And also we have a game night kit here in Montreal on Monday. That's largely it. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back in a couple weeks. Enjoy what's beginning of the summer. Ciao.